welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, my channel of Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, my channel of Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel of Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel of Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel of Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel of Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel of Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel of Gymnastics.
Story, bitch, and welcome to another. Well, shit, I shouldn't even say another. Welcome to the returning episode of the Loves Gymnastics podcast. It's been like a month since we did an official show for ourselves. How are you guys doing? We missed you all so much. Life has been lifing. Yeah, I keep falling asleep every time we're about to do a show. I'm so sorry. I have a full-time job. It's been hard. And I've been trying to keep up with all the gymnastics because, my gosh, the gymnastics has been so good. So good. This NCAA season has drained me dry. And now I'm back to some good old-fashioned real gymnastics in the elite world. And we are joined by my co-host of the Loves Gymnastics podcast, Miss Oscar, aka Oscar Saves Gymnastics. I'm carrying on, everybody. Hey, Oscar, how you doing, baby?
Hello. Oscar Saves Gymnastics. I love that.
Period. So, in today's show, we are going to recap Euros 2025.
Just
We
a
are going
just a smidge though, because you did a lovely recaps with addicts, and I was on
kind of,
one of them for a little bit. But
and
yeah,
then
anything else you want to say? We'll get into that.
we also have to preview Asian Championships, not Asian Games, Asian Championships now, and get into that because I think that's going to be a awesome competition. Um, no mixed pairs here, but maybe one day, maybe one day. Um,
Are you sure about that?
I'm hoping. Am
I
I
hope
sure?
so too. I hadn't even thought about it until now.
Am I sure they're not doing the mixed pairs here at Asian Games? Oh, I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure. Okay, that would be sweet. Maybe in the future.
I think the only next time we'll get to see a mixed pairs is Swiss Cup at the end of the year.
Oh, not at Worlds.
Not this year.
Okay.
I think next year when the teams. I think. I mean, hey, this is an individual world. This would be a great year to introduce it, but of course, that would make too much sense.
Oh, we could also preview. There's a Pan Am Championships this week. Is that right?
I think it's next week. I think it's the Asian Championships this weekend and Pan Am's next weekend. But you know, the way they schedule things, they're probably going on at the same time this weekend.
That's what I am reading on the Gym Internet that they're both on going from the 12th to the 15th.
Oh, don't do this to me, people. No, 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 no. Because Asian Championship starts tomorrow, the 5th. So,
Oh, I would love that because the 14th or the 12th is 8 days from now.
yeah, so that would be the week after. Yeah, because from my understanding, it was going to be
It's
Euros
the
one
men.
week
The
and
men's
Asian.
is the 5th through the 8th, and the women's are 12th through the 15th for the Asian Artistic Championships. So we'll have the men tomorrow. I
Oh, so it's
wonder
just the
if the
men's.
top gymnasts are going to go there, like Daiki and Jang Bohang.
I think so. They already announced the teams a while ago.
Great. Okay, I wasn't paying attention, but I know that Daiki's been competing. I don't know about Jang Bohang for China, but they have a great rivalry.
I think. I, oh wow! And I watched all of the men, and I don't remember shit from the men from the Chinese championships. I'm
You
so
watched all the
sorry.
men? What? I didn't watch any of the men for Chinese championships.
I mean, did I watch the men?
I just saw the.
I think so because I posted. Okay, I did. Okay, well, clearly I didn't watch. Okay, no, I remember the men was on as background noise, so I don't remember what happened. But that's the truth. They got a view from me. Did I actually watch and pay attention? No, but they did get a view from me.
Speaking of Japanese gymnastics, did you check out the link I sent you? I thought that it was NHK, and I thought that you hadn't been able to watch it yet. I hadn't watched it yet.
Oh no, baby, I haven't. Where did you send this at?
I sent it in the chat for the show.
Oh no. Can you resend it? Can you tell me where it was at? I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, we talk about so much shit in the damn chat that
Yeah, I can find it. I think it was just last night.
sometimes I just skim through. Hey, do you know how much shit we've talked about since? Okay, are you up? See you soon. Okay, okay, you did send the link. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Hold on. I see the thing. NHK, I
That's the
think.
one that Aiko Sugihara won. She won with a with the 54.665, the NHK trophy.
Oh, 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 I'm so for this. Oh, while we're doing this show, hold on. Let me keep talking to people after. I gotta download this video while it's
Oh,
up. Hold
definitely
on.
download
Oh,
it so that it's
oh.
saved.
Should I really post it right to Twitter? Go ahead and talk to the people about your opinions of
I could talk about uh, what I liked about Euros since I was.
yes, please, because you haven't given your opinions on Euros yet, and I know
I actually don't have any
the people.
crazy opinions, and I thought that I enjoyed all the competitions. So, but let me. I need to look at the
Which one
results
was
to
your favorite
jog
one?
my memory.
Which was your favorite one? Which was your favorite day? Was it team slash qualifying? Was it mixed team? Was it the all around, or was it event finals?
Mm, I think it was either the team, the very first day, or it was vault and then bars. I really liked the first day of event finals, and then the team finals. I thought it got better and better the longer it went on. The first round was the I was a little bored, um, just because of all the teams, and I didn't see them all factoring in. But then it took me a while to realize how close the scores would be, and that got really fun once they added the men's scoring, and I couldn't really predict that as well as I could for the women's routines. Uh, I was really impressed that Nina Derwal could win 2 gold medals.
Me too. I did not see that
No,
coming.
I didn't at all. But I was uh yeah, it was cool that she gave like she looked like a champion. She gave good performances. She made the best of the situation.
Absolutely, and at the end of the day, she may not have the most artistic or the most creative being routine in the world, but
At the end of the
she
day,
hit that thing.
this shouldn't happen at Worlds. So
I think she could medal at Worlds.
she could
It's gonna be
probably
real
medal at
close.
Worlds, but I think that there are gonna be enough strong performances at Worlds. I'm hoping that she shouldn't factor in.
Who would challenge? Okay, so gold, silver, or bronze, right? So that would be so she would need to come in the top three at Worlds, right? For
Bars.
beam. I'm thinking beam
Ooh, okay.
because bars. I mean, I think she could medal on bars too. I don't think it's as likely, but it could happen.
Well, I was impressed in the beam final. The beam final was not my favorite, but I was impressed with Morgaine doing the layout fall. I think if
Oh, absolutely,
Jennifer
that was
and
cool.
Manila had hit, they would have beat Nina's score.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Because Jennifer they would have given her an 8.433 without the 2 falls.
I'm just thinking about the score that Jennifer got with her two falls. And it was exactly 2 points less than the score she got in qualifications. So y'all telling me the being routine that Jennifer Williams did at that event finals that Euro could have scored a 15? Is that what y'all saying to me?
No, why would it be? Where would the extra half a point come from? Why wouldn't it be 14.533? Did she do it better?
Oh yeah, because it wasn't no balance check. She just fell on the
Yeah.
skill. Hmm.
No, I definitely don't think she would have gotten a 15.
I just don't think the routine. Oh gosh, I hate to keep harping. I'm gonna say it because it's my opinion, and these are our shows. I just don't think her being routine is 14.5 or
We
the beat. It's a
know you
beautiful,
said it in every show since it happened.
it's
don't
a beautiful
don't you
routine.
see
It
how
just,
she
it
has
just
so
doesn't.
few built-in deductions to her score? Doesn't that make more sense to you?
I think her ring leak is a built-in deduction.
Maybe, but that's 1/10, and I think it's creditable. Maybe 2/10.
It's creditable, yeah, but I mean,
It's like okay, like someone else bent their knees on their split jump, and she didn't. So it's like it's all comes out in the wash. I think she should be ahead of the other girls on execution, but a fall is a
the other girls
fall.
in Europe, yeah, the other girls in Europe, yes. I think the maximum score that I saw from anybody in Europe, including Manila, should have been a 14 even.
That's kind of crazy. The girls are doing really hard routines really well, really well.
But when you compare them to the girls in China, and I feel like what the girls in China and that beam final was scoring was completely fair. I just don't see it for nobody else. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
You're telling me Jennifer Williams on her best day could challenge Zhao? Wait, that's not how you say her name. Now I know how you say her name. Oh my God, Gordon, you know how to say the score name.
I think Jennifer Williams would have gotten
Yao
like a
Yi, no,
lovely fifth
Yao.
place at Chinese nationals.
Mary had a little lamb and her fleece was white as snow. And that's the correct answer, sis. Yes.
But I think she's on top of all the other countries in terms of potential.
I agree with you, but like you said, if she was competing there, so if the top Chinese score at Chinese nationals was a 15, and then the second best score was a 14.5, I just don't see it for Jennifer Williams in that 14.5 score range.
She could be a lovely bronze medalist if Manila falls again.
Okay,
Whatever.
but then what you gonna do
It's
with the
everyone's
Chinese, the
excited at
Japanese?
her. I think it's funny everyone's so excited about her potential, considering she's not a new
I mean, she has a
gymnast.
lot of
Like
potential
she
for the
turned senior
NCAA.
in 2021, and she's been to like two or three world championships. But she's just, I guess she's upgrading her routines, and that's why her scores have gotten so
And
good.
then that's another thing I don't understand, and this is also no shade. Ms. Mamas, you already really are 50-50 with that Acro series already. What do you mean you're going to upgrade it? Like,
To find the consistency. Maybe she's overcooking her layout step out, so she needs a second one to tire her out because she's just so explosive.
that's one way of looking at it.
Okay,
Okay, so for me, I think all of the Chinese girls are ahead of her. And I also think the Japanese girls are ahead of her too on being, well, the top two that will qualify the beam finals at least.
it's just funny though because Euros is like a FIG competition, right? And Chinese nationals, we both felt like they were like accurate, if not a little tight. So I just don't know what to think the scores would be like if all the gymnasts got together at Worlds under different judging. But I can't imagine a panel of judges saying that Jennifer Williams was like outperforming the Chinese girls in the beam final at Worlds, for instance. Were you saying something about the Chinese girls? If we look at all the Chinese girls,
I mean, just look at the top three Chinese girls at Chinese nationals, all scoring. right around that 14. Well, Zhao's score of 15, but
She get like
the other
15-1.
two, yeah, and then she got a 15 one day and a 15-1 one day.
15-1 in the beam final. Zhang Tsingying got a 14-5-3-3, and Yu Wenzing got a 14-4-6-6. But I feel like the girls were scoring 14-6s and 14-7s in the other days of competition. Like Huang Ziyi.
I just don't. I love Jennifer Williams, and I'm not trying to be shady. It's just true tease is true tease. I don't want the European judging panel to get this girl's hopes up for something ridiculous that I don't think is
What? You don't think
realistic.
it's a good thing to give her confidence that she could be that more competitive?
I think if they gave her the fair score that she should have gotten, which was a 14 flat in damn qualifications, I think, yeah, because that still is a very competitive score. And the Chinese girls are known for not doing the best on the international stage. So,
I think the judges were just gagged. Because didn't she have what was her D score, do you think?
I think her D score is a 6.4. I mean, she has a really beautiful high D
I
score.
think they were
She
gagged
does.
because it was half a point. It was the hardest routine by half a point in qualification. 5-9 Manila. Manila got an 8-4 E score in qualification. It was nice, but I really liked the bars and the beam final because you had great routines from like 4 or 5 gymnasts in the bars final. You had the Finland gymnasts, Mesa Kusiko, Bettina Lily Zifra, who won the silver medal, doing the downy pack, toe half into her double front dismount. And she can do Shap, Stalder full, immediate downy pack. Uh, I thought that was great. And Vanessa Massova also from maybe Sketchy.
I also feel like, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, that was the last gymnast from the bars final. Sorry.
I'm really, really, really impressed with Anna Barbosu here. She really has made me a fan of her gymnastics, and I'm really impressed with her black skill. Like, it's so
You were
good.
not a fan of hers last season, but yeah, I would. The reason I didn't mention Anna is because I feel like you guys did such a good job of giving her flowers. But yeah, she's been awesome. What converted you?
Her fucking floor routine here, like I really
She
enjoyed
looked
it. Like,
so in control of her gymnastics on bars, beam, and floor. I mean, maybe she was in control of that tucked Suk 1.5, but I didn't like that for
yeah,
her. Let's find you a different ball for the all around. But it got the job done.
it got the job done,
Congrats.
but the dancer should be
What do you think about?
downgraded. It
I
damn.
don't know what to make about all the people saying Sabrina is being such a bad sport and a teammate. Because I didn't see any of the I didn't really see any of her shenanigans on the broadcasts I watched, but I saw like these segmented videos of people posting her looking.
Well, again, it's more so, at least in my opinion, it's her mom, Camilla. Camilla said before Euro started that Sabrina was the only Romanian who could medal at this European
Well, maybe that was
Championships.
true because for a while, Anna Barbosa was saying she was not going to this European Championship. She was going to let younger teammates compete instead.
But see, this shade happened after Anna was already there. They were already at Anna was already on the team when
Well,
she
was she
said
talking
this.
behind closed doors and someone disrespected her privacy.
I think she was talking to the Romanian government. Their propaganda of Sabrina is the next thing to Jesus, and Anna is this horrible, lazy quitter who, I feel, and that's another reason why I started to fall in love with Anna Barbosa. Like, the Romanian Gymnastics Federations really did not like that girl. Like, and I have to restate this again because Anna is the one who told them bitches, go fuck yourselves. Bitch, get out my pussy. Bitch, stop trying to tell me what to do. Bitch, okay, fuck y'all and these medals, bitch. See y'all later. Bye. 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 Fuck y'all. I'm not training. Fuck y'all. Fuck gymnastics. Fuck all this shit. And then they had to go to that girl and beg her to come back and say, look, Anna, please, girl, like we ain't gonna do shit without you. I mean, look at what Camila is doing to Sabrina. Like, girl,
And how do we
please,
know that to be true?
because she quit gymnastics for a couple of seasons and came back.
What season did she miss a whole season for?
She missed. Okay, this was 2024. Anna became a senior in
Two.
2022. I think she quit gymnastics in 2023 because she didn't go to
No, she
Worlds.
did.
Maybe she quit gymnastics in 2022.
No, she went to Worlds in 2022.
Did she go to Worlds in 2023?
Yeah, she did. But I don't think you're wrong. I was trying to make sense of it. I was like, how was she doing all these competitions, but she
Maybe it
quit?
was in between 2022 and 2023. Because I know after 2022, that's when the whole Catalina Pornor thing happened. But yeah, I know for a fact Anna Barbosa did quit gymnastics for a while and came back because Romania had to beg her to come back. So to make my point very clear, is Sabrina is their golden child. Sabrina is the one who don't eat, who trains all the time, who does all these stupidly hard, difficult routines for no reason. And Anna is the one who's like, yeah, get out my pussy. Stop telling me what to do. I'm not going to get yelled at by these coaches. You're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to treat me anyways. How about this? I'm just going to go to America and go to college. How about that? And they was like, wait, what do you mean you just going to go to America and go to college? Wait, what's going on? You really not going to let us yell at you and stuff? And she's like, fuck no. I'm gonna do gymnastics my own way. I'm not gonna do stupid hard skills that I know my body is not capable of. I'm not gonna starve myself. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna enjoy the competitions. And y'all are just gonna have to fucking sit there and eat
Maybe it
it.
was when she
And
switched coaches, because she wasn't always coached by the Dutch coaches, right?
no, she went to
So was she
Deva.
coached by Gina Gogian?
Yeah, whoever was the national training coaches, yes. And then she left them, and then they got the new coaches who are at WCC, and that's when Anna came back.
Love that. She has a gold medal. Sabrina doesn't have a Euros gold medal. She also has 4 medals compared to Sabrina's 3. Not to stoke the flames, but I thought you should know that.
So that's another reason why I really, really kind of really live for Anna Barbosa is
She also
because
was
I
carrying
really
Romania on her back last quad. Like,
just think about this. Just think about this. Sabrina and her mom are such evil bitches that Anna submitted her inquiry and they challenged Anna's inquiry too. Like that's not the thing that y'all don't get. Like the Romanian federations, they wanted motherfucking Sabrina to have that bronze medal, not Anna. They weren't fighting for honors behalf until they had no other choice to fight for honors behalf. Wait, did I add it? Hold on. I see them down there.
Bitch, I'm driving.
This is right. And you're blonde, girl. California dreaming, girl.
California dreaming.
Hi.
Hey, Oscar. How does it feel to be whatever age you are now?
Fantastic. Thank you.
I love this for you. You're like older. You're like a beautiful flower.
So old. So old.
You're not old. You get like so. I feel like age is like a fine wine here. Ah, bitch. So y'all like that?
Um, Addis, I got a question for you. What year did
What?
Anna Barbosa quit the Romanian? What
What?
happened?
You go first.
What year did Anna Barbosa quit the Romanian national team?
Wasn't it during COVID?
Oh, when she was a junior?
No, because she did one. No, because didn't Catalina's bullshit start like after she competed at Worlds?
Yeah, that was in 2022. So I'm thinking it was in between 2022 and 2023.
It had to have been. Yeah, it had to have been.
Oh no.
Oh no. He'll be back. He will be back. Okay. So go ahead, finish your opinions. I'm so sorry that we interrupted you again.
What? No, no, you didn't. What was I talking about?
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry if I felt like I thought I was interrupting you again. Uh, so my personal favorite event from this was actually the mixed team event. I don't know why. I just really thoroughly enjoyed that.
I love
It was just something
those
different.
DTYs in the second round. That was smart. And then the boys were able
Speaking
to
of,
keep up.
speaking of that, Ellen Kefridge, that's horrible.
I'm so sad for her. Um, she was poised to have such a good season, and like I thought she was going to win a lot of medals and gain a lot of experience as a senior. I hope she still gets to do that in the future.
Me too.
Me acting like she didn't compete at the Olympics last year. I forgot. I forgot this isn't her first year as a senior. She has a lot of experience, I guess.
Who else can we talk about? Did you see the Spanish girl?
Yeah, I saw basically everything except for the men's like team final qualifications. But what did you the Alba Pachisco? I thought she was great. I thought she did a really pipe so of course, but I was excited that she threw the upgrade because I feel like she always kind of plays it a little safe in terms of the other top routines in the final she's in, or but she always has good execution. So yeah, I hope that I like to see the upgrades, of course, even when they sketch. Chuck it, bitch. Chuck it. What was the most impressive gymnastics on the women's side, or and then on the men's side after, like skills, combinations.
For me, it would probably be more gains laid out full on beam. I was really gagged and impressed by that.
When Sabrina's right there,
Um,
she's giving it to you every time.
who else? What else? It was this Italian girl. She gave me a layout front to a double tuck front which gave me life.
Oh yeah, you've been talking about her for a while. I'm surprised you haven't got her name yet. I think her name is Emma Fioravanti, something like that.
Something like that. I really enjoy her. Um, who
Do you
else?
think she was expecting a medal?
She her dance elements aren't that great yet. She she to me is the Italian equivalent of Jocelyn Robertson.
Well, that can't be true because Jocelyn always had her triple wolf turn locked down.
Ha ha
No?
ha.
Okay, and on the men's side, ha ha ha.
Jake German's Sukahara 3.5 twist.
That was really good too. It wasn't just a forward front handspring ball.
No, I think it was the Sukahara 3.5 twist.
Because then he does the Dragulescu, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was great. I thought the men's pommel horse final was so good. Look at me talking
I did
about
not
that.
see that.
I was like, I was feeling all the emotions. I was feeling so happy for the Armenians who took the top two spots, I think. They're both 17, um, very young gymnasts, and I loved it. And also, the bronze medal winner was a really young gymnast from Italy. So it was like these young teenagers beating all these men, and they had such pretty routines. One of the better pommel horse finals I've seen recently. Did you like the? I like the. I'm trying to think of the other men's finals that I liked. The floor was
But
a
I paid
flop.
attention
What
to
about the vault?
Vault was great. I paid attention to Vault and Vault it alone. I didn't pay attention to much men's gymnastics here.
And that was won
But the
by
Vault
the
part was
Armenian also
spectacular.
Davtien, right? He stuck his vaults and they gave him the bonus.
Yes. But I think all of the top three, except but Jake didn't stick his second vault, but the um Ukrainian young man whose name escapes me now,
Nazar
he had two
Shachurny.
very yes. He had two very extraordinary gorgeous vaults too.
He
He
did
does
that
the
that
Dragulesque.
Dragulescu, he did that really well. I always like the Souk triple though.
Yes, he does that as his second vault too. Jake beats him because Jake first vault is a soup 3.5 and a Dragulesque, which you know, with those hot bats, I mean Jake should have came in third place, in my opinion.
Yeah. Maybe that second vault was too high, the score. But I love that he got a 15-2 on the first one.
As he should. I mean, it was damn near perfect.
Um yeah, that was that. It was a great Euros.
Let's do what you talked about. Let's do what if the Russians were here? How do you think they would have fared from what we saw at Russian Cup?
mm, yeah, I was thinking about that and I think they would have done really well, right?
I think they would have won.
Like, oh, a team
As
competition? That's probably the hardest one because I definitely think they could have won a lot of the event final medals. But the teams with the
I definitely
Italians,
think they
that would be
probably
fun to watch. Now that Italy's finally on their level and Russia might have dropped a little bit also from like the 2010s, you know?
see Russia would they beat Italy on vault? Because Russia has a lot of your Chico full, but they have one
I think
Rudy.
Italy is the
So
best vault. lineup in the world for 3 count.
I think.
Now,
Ooh,
can I
it
think of
depends on
some
who.
upgrades that would make other lineups better? Yes, but based off what we've seen,
Based on what we've seen so far in the world, no.
you think the
I think China.
Americans? Oh, China. Okay, that too.
No,
I
just
just think those
China.
girls are never gonna get picked on a team, and their vaults are scary.
Yeah, I mean, but see, that's not what we're playing. We're playing. Do I think China has? Have we seen three vaults from China that I think could beat three vaults from Italy? Yes. Do I think China would ever put any of those three vaulters on any world Olympic, hell, Asian Games team? No. But that's to their detriment. That's not from what
Those
I
girls need to
saw.
transfer.
Ooh, get the girls and transfer to China Tech. Wait, what? Well, what is it really called? Taiwan.
Yes, they would. She would make all the teams.
What do they call it? China Taipei.
That's what China
China would have
calls
their
it,
families
but they
executed.
call themselves
Man, they
Taiwan.
could do. Um,
Okay, yeah, the team that would be close. The team between Italy, but vault. I think. Do you think Kamakova would have vaulted to a medal with her Rudy and her Souk Fo? Would she have
mm,
beaten the Belgian Lisa Valen? She did the same vaults and she won the bronze. I think she's a better Rudy.
yeah, she would have came in third, and probably hell, you never know. She's a Russian, so she might have threw an upgrade to like a Suk 1.5 or something like that
Mm,
to
something.
come in
A
like
year, a year a
second or
double.
yeah. The Russians are starting to turn into the Chinese, and like their little girls can't do these harder vaults anymore. It takes them a couple of mango seasons to get these vaults around.
I am discouraged by all the full twisting Sukaharas at this point. From because I'm just like, where are we going with this? I don't see.
I'm assuming they're trying to learn double twisting Sukaharas. I'm assuming.
I'm not seeing enough of them. But I think there's gonna be a national games this year, so that's where all the money is. So maybe we'll see them then. They're saving themselves.
I think definitely the Russians would have won bars
Yeah,
here
that's me
with like
too. I'm glad you feel that way. Also, I was about to ask you.
with like a like with scores over 15.
Maybe that would have won them the team final if they put up like 14-8s or something. But that's also a very high score compared to the rest of the world. What we've seen so far. Like I think we now we have a 15 on bars from Yang Fen Yue from Chinese nationals, but that's the only one. And then Beam and Floor. I think they could have won Floor. I don't know about Beam.
Depending on who do you think would have qualified the floor? The
I
one
think
with
it would have been the top two from their Russian Cup, the event final. It was Ludmila Roshina and Anna Kalmakova. But I
I
don't know.
think
It's so unserious. They're kind of those are all sloppy routines we're talking about. But and we've never seen them scored internationally.
who do you think the young Anna say her last name for me?
The Kalmakova.
Yeah. Kalmakova, do you think she would have been able to beat Manila Esposito?
Yeah, I think she could have. Maybe Manila would have felt pressure to do her DTY if she qualified in second, and then
Okay,
she had crashed.
we're playing the game of things we don't know. Now, let's say if the Russians knew they could have competed at this European championships. I think the Russians would have picked a different strategy of competing Listanova and Melnikova, and I think they would have been ready for this European championships, which would have thrown a whole other layer to this motherfucker because
But what would have happened if that was the plan and then Listanova still got injured like she did?
they still would have had. I mean, Melnikova isn't injured; she's just
Who would have been
choosing to
the
be.
replacement? Or more so, what's the point, the strategy of not sending Anna Kalmakova?
I'm sending her. I'm just also saying that they also will have Melnikova to choose from too.
Oh, okay. You're sending 4 girls.
It's a 5-person team.
To Euros, yeah, 5. I was thinking about Worlds for a second.
And I think Melnikova would be European champion.
Oh, who's my Russia Euros team? It would be. Ooh,
Oh,
but who would?
okay. See, yeah,
Which
because it's
Russian
hard because
Euros
I
team
have.
would eat if Listanova could have gone? They would have eaten. Who would have been the 5th member?
Okay, so we're assuming that it would have been Listanova, Melnikova, Anna
Kalmakova.
Kalmakova, the other one with the dark hair.
Ludmila Roshina.
Correct. So the 5th person,
Someone we don't know the name.
who came in third in the all around at Russian Nationals?
I think it was that messy girl I'm not sending. What she has red hair. Layla Vasileva. She's crashing everything.
Yeah, but I think she's their next best.
Okay. I think she's gonna lose them the medal.
They could drop their scores.
Okay, they better. And then are they all hitting their beam routines?
Um, gosh, did they even hit their B routines at Russian Nationals? Like,
Mm-hmm.
maybe Beam would actually be the event that makes a. But I mean, the Italians didn't have the greatest team finals. They just, everybody else sucked more than them.
They didn't put up any scores below 13. I think they were the only team to do that. They look impressive especially when I look back on the scores. They're good results. But I was surprised that they weren't further ahead of the rest of the countries. Because other countries did really mid. So, do you want to talk about Asian Championships since you're looking forward to it?
Let's talk about Asian Championships. Everybody.
What do you know? What do you know? What can you share with us? Who's going?
I know nothing.
Where
I
is
know
it?
nothing. I didn't even know the schedule because, trust and believe me, I was looking forward to my women this weekend. But now that I have the men to look forward to, this is going to be a very great gymnastics break. But, I do think this men competition is going to be the competition of the year. You have China and Japan. Both, I think, are fielding their very best A teams here, battling it out for that gold and silver medal. And then you have teams like South Korea and North Korea. Both are fighting it out for that bronze medal. Um, you have somebody who's doing a Yurchenko
Okay,
tuck
we
triple
have
back
the
with a
start
full
list.
twist. What
Sorry,
happened?
I just got excited. I found this start list for the Asian Championships.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was looking for the guys you're talking about. Um, I don't see Zhang Boheng, who is the one I wanted to look for first from China. I'm looking for the Japanese now, and I don't see Daiki either. Who are you looking forward to seeing?
I don't know. Again, I don't know men's gymnastics, so I don't know. Just the rivalry between those two teams.
Yeah, the teams that I'm seeing are for China. For you're talking about China and Japan, right?
Uh huh.
For China, it's Tian Hao, Shi Cong, Yang Haonan, and Huang Mingqi, who I think has like the Risei Guangbao. And then for Japan, it's Kaya Kazuma, Tsunogai Tomoharu, Hasegawa Tsuyoshi, and Oka Shinosuke, who's the Olympic all-around champion.
I mean, shouldn't we all look forward to looking at the Olympic all-around champion in his return?
Yeah, he was I watched his routines from NHK, and he looked great, and from All Japan, I think. But
Um,
do you agree that Euros was the biggest competition of the year so far?
it was until Asian Games starts.
Asian Championship.
Asian Championships, damn it.
No,
Sorry,
but yeah,
Catherine.
up to this point. Okay. Because that's what Christine Still said. And I was like, ooh, fuck all these other meets, Christine. But then I was like, no, it is like the first, in terms of judging, it's the most legit, it's the biggest so far, most legit, right?
Yes. Addis, did you just try to join real quick and it didn't happen? Got a notification.
What do you think about Christine Still on the BBC? Her
What did you
commentary
say?
for these championships.
Oh my god, I loved it, and I'm so happy that somebody posted it so I could take it and post it to my Twitter page so we could all watch it on the BBC coverage. Because no offense to you, Ollie, no offense to you, like, but y'all ain't got nothing on my BBC commentators.
Do you like the men also?
Yes, I like what's his name, Mitch.
There's the young guy and the old guy. The old guy is more. I enjoy him more because he's the younger guy. I feel like he has nothing to do with gymnastics, and he's just like the TV head.
And I also thoroughly enjoy the fact that the BBC done incorporated Beth Twiddle into something.
Yes, they had her so much. And they had the guy next to her, and I was like fast forwarding through his parts. Like, when does she say something again? They would alternate questions. Beth was so fun to watch.
Now, for whatever reason, people have turned against the BBC since Christine Steele and Alison Kinsella and how you know, they're very pro the GB team, right?
Oh,
But
since
now
like,
that the
oh
GB
yeah,
team,
yeah, yeah. That was. I feel like people won't understand what you were saying unless you were trying to keep it vague and not cause any beef with Christine, because we're fans.
basically, Christine is Alice Kinsella's coach. So it was a conflict of interest. Some people point of view that she was commentating on Alice's routines when clearly she was always going to be positive towards Alice, no matter what Alice does. But now that Alice is pregos and not here this year, She may be back next year, but this year she's not here. Um,
She also we were annoyed at her for a moment. Or I feel like we talked about it. How her commentary had changed as all the GB the teams got more competitive compared to when
that
she
was the
became
best part.
back.
And now
And people don't like her because of her husband. I think her husband was one of Amy Tinkler's coaches. Where I could be mixing people up, but I think that I'm right. And she alleged like some type of verbal emotional abuse or something.
I wouldn't be surprised that if any of those things were true. But I just feel like the BBC does the best job. I'm sorry they
Hands
do.
down, even with the annoying guy. Maybe the other countries are better. I just can't understand them.
Maybe because I know the Chinese give a lot of information to their commentating. It's just I don't speak Mandarin or Chinese at all, so I have no clue what they're saying. So they could be the absolute best. I just don't understand them.
What do we think about Canada? Their broadcast.
I put them on mute.
Ooh, even when it's what's his face? When it's
Kyle Schufeld,
yeah.
especially when it's Kyle Schufeld. I put it on mute.
Okay, work.
But lately, Canada has been posting a lot of competitions from their commentary stand of view, so I can't hate on them too much.
What did they post? Because they didn't post Gymnastics, did they?
I mean, like older meets. And
They've
I
been
shouldn't
posting
say
those.
Canada has been posting them. People has been getting the Canada broadcast. It has been posting them.
Hmm.
So
I didn't see that.
I mean, like, look, the coverage of the Olympics came from Canada.
Is that true?
The coverage that you sent me came from Canada. Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I thought there were multiple broadcasts in that
Uh,
in that
it
link or
was
whatever.
mostly the Canadian people. It was.
What do you think about? Let's just do some quick hits. What do you think about um the scales from the men on floor
They've
at this
gotten a
point?
lot better, at least in the Europe side of things, from the ones. But man, I think that's why I keep wanting to say Jake Dalton. Jake German didn't make floor finals because he had a weird balance check on his scale. Um, well, his scale wasn't that bad. I don't know why Jake didn't make floor. I think he just got beat. Uh, oh, he went out of bounds.
You got super country now.
Speaking of floor, I don't know about both. So I got a question for you and everybody listening. So she did her 2.5 twist front layout full, but instead of doing a front layout full, she just did a front layout or a front tuck full. It would be worth the exact same, wouldn't it?
Connection value. Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy. I wonder if she's counting that C or if she could just downgrade it and get the same start value.
Well, she does 3 tumbles. She does a double wolf turn. She does a Gaussian. She does like a a scissor kick. I don't know what you call it, like a cat leap with straight legs.
She tries a Gomez, but most of the times it goes triple or 3.5.
So that's 4 skills. One of them is like a B. I'm sure she counts a B to be clean. I don't know. Does she do any of those jumps with full turn, standing jumps? Like a split full, a popa,
No, I think she's counting. Um,
her front full?
no, yeah, I think she's counting her front full because it's a C.
Okay. What do you think about Risa Sponda doing like a Barani into
Double tuck.
double tuck for
It
two
should be
times the
worth
connection.
point. Yeah, it should be worth 0.2 bonus with these.
No, it is worth that.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool combination. It's not like I'm not God, but it's
Maybe if
cool.
she did it tidier, it would look better. But
Maybe if it was a Rudy to a
that's
double
the
tuck,
first
I
time
would
I've
be.
seen that combination.
If it was a Rudy to a double tuck, I would be God. A
Or maybe
Bronny,
she could do a Barani to a double Arabian.
I would be God. But see, a Bronny is too close to a whip back to me. So I mean, can somebody explain the difference to me? The difference between a back full and a whip full? Why the hell is a whip full a whole C? And what the fuck is a whip full supposed to be? Like,
Yeah, it's just there's technical things in the rules that I read, but I don't remember them because
like
I remember other people were talking about it too.
I understand a whip back is essentially a back handspring with no hands, basically. But what is a back layout? Isn't a back layout a back handspring with no hands too?
I'm laughing because I don't think what you're saying makes sense to me. Did you see? Apparently, people are saying Miley Lou competed all around. Apparently, she broke 14 on beam. She's a Yurchenko 1.5, a
When was
6.2
this?
beam. I don't have
And
any more information, but I'm so excited at the idea that this could be true.
if that was true, wouldn't they have picked her to go to Pan Am's?
People are saying she had, I don't know, maybe she was, I think it was like a level 10 meet.
Oh, maybe then. Maybe. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But if it is true, I would like to see those routines and then put domestic score. Because, just as bad as I feel like the Russians are bad with domestic scoring, the Americans are just as bad. The
Apparently, you
Americans.
can find the results on an app, something called Score Cat. That's an app that I don't have, but apparently you can get the results there to the competition she was in. Really recent news, maybe not, but yeah, Asian Championships podium training. We're seeing a Yurchenko, a vault we've never seen competed, a Yurchenko double tuck with a full twist by Madi Olfati from
To be
Iran.
honest, I never thought a male gymnast could do it because,
We've
the
seen
women
it.
gymnast,
We've seen it be done in practice by the Greek gymnast who won floor. Do you remember him? He also, I credit him with originating the Yurchenko double tuck, double pike, but he never competed the full in. You know who I'm talking about? Really?
from 96.
I think he competed at 2096. In 96, he won the floor. Ioannis Melissanidis.
I never knew he um, was the first to do the double tuck and the double pike. Okay.
Yes. But yeah, this ball doesn't have it can doesn't have anyone's name on it, so he can totally get it named after him.
The only reason why I never thought it was possible for a man because the male gymnast, and I would think maybe it's because the vaulting structure is different for the men's settings, but they don't do the Yurchenkos very well. Like
No, they don't. It's not as popular.
So I thought it would be extremely hard for a male gymnast to get the power from the Yurchenko block to do that vault. So the fact that he can do it from that block is incredible. I thought we
Super.
would see that vault from Simone before we saw it from a man.
I was looking for the Ioannis's ball, but I can't find it. I know it's somewhere.
And he did those vaults on those old vaulting tables that was just like the damn.
Oh, here I found some of it. Can we watch a little bit? It's
You
not
sure
long.
can. Share the screen. Did it do it? Why would I be doing it? It don't be working. Hold on. Oh, but I was on like a new vaulting table.
Is that so? That would be after 2000 and
One.
he has the Yurchenko double tuck named after him, and it's a 5.2. For some time, the piked version was also credited to him, but it is now credited to Yang Wei, who debuted it in 2002. Is this the one? There's like 3 of these videos, and one of them he does.
Did he try for Athens and did not make it?
Yeah, I think it says that he had a lot of injuries.
Was that the tuck or the pike version?
I think that was the tuck. I'm just looking for the full in because I remember him doing it. Should we
Yeah,
watch?
that's the old vaulting table. Oh my god, that's incredible. Okay, see, I think he's trying to go for it in the pike position. He just tucks it around.
That one was definitely tucked.
Oh yeah. Okay, can I say something?
Yeah.
And this is gonna be homophobic on pride, so you can always tell the how you doing gymnasts by the way they salute. Because they gonna arch that back and throw that booty in their air on that salute just like the women each and every time. It's like a natural thing. They can't even help it.
And the wrists, the hands.
The risk. Oh my gosh, the risk. This is such an incredible vault for real.
There was. Did you see Donnell's training the triple back again? The Wittenberg? It looks great.
I feel like it's time for Don to just hang it up and become a coach.
You don't think he could? Do you think he could get on teams training like being a specialist?
I don't think they would select him for a Pan Am's team at this point.
But how many events do you think he needs to make a team? Like, I think he could get a lot better on certain events if he spent more time on them and less on others.
I think his time has come and gone, and I think it's time
No
for him.
matter what. Okay.
It's
I
a
think that he
ooh.
wants to keep going and he likes it. So there's
There's
no reason
nothing
he
wrong
can't.
with that. There's just nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I just want him to understand that if his goal is to make it to LA 2028, right now in 2025, there are 5 men on right now that I know on the USA national team that I would select to this team before him right now. And it might be
Okay,
like
but it's 4 years out. He's long-term strategy. Maybe his goals have changed and he just wants to be the world champion. He doesn't need to go to the Olympics anymore.
I don't think he could make a world championship team.
Okay, well let him prove you wrong. You're just fueling him
I
with
want him
your
to prove me. I'm not saying he should
hatred.
retire. I'm just saying I think him and Leanne Wong have the exact same issue. It's like
Let's talk about who we're excited about instead.
okay, cool.
I just I get so defensive about the girls. I just want them to keep doing what they want. I don't see how that's like. I don't know. What are you hoping? You just you just want to talk. Do you want them to hear you?
I'm hoping Jordan Childs is the world all around champion this year. From the training videos that I've seen of Jordan Childs, y'all ain't finna stop that girl. This is her year. She finna throw that bronze medal back at them folks and come out with the world gold.
Okay, that's
I'm
what I was
still
gonna
driving.
ask you.
Still driving.
If you want her as a fan, you want her to give it back the medal.
She has to.
Why can't she retire with her Olympic medal?
I mean, if
I
she
mean,
wants.
she could, but why? She's putting training videos of her out
Hey,
doing upgrades.
Queen. Good. How are you? Happy Pride. No, you're great. You too. Thank you. What? You're gonna have to
Well,
provide that bronze
eating
medal to
addict,
Gina's Sonic.
Sonic.
Sonic. I'm at the Sonic girl. Look. Yes, Sonic. Sonica. Sonica.
Do you think Manila? Do you have faith that she'll be able to get into more competitive
At this point,
play
I don't.
by
I'm hoping the
worlds?
Italians don't break Manila like they broke the DiMaggio sisters, like they broke Georgia Villa, like they broke Margot Martina. Like they
Okay,
could.
that's real. That's real. But do you think Manila would do well at Worlds with the performances she gave at Euros?
Yes, I think Manila could be the world champion. If not for, I don't think they're gonna push her to keep trying this Yurchenko double. It's just I don't. Ooh,
She had like a 55 score, right? 54.9. So I don't know. When I in my mind when I'm like Manila's the best gymnast in the world, part of what I why I say that is because I see where everyone's at. Like that's very much right now.
I would say Manila is the best gymnast in the world right this second. I don't think though.
She is. Who's
I
gonna argue
think
with us?
with a couple of Americans coming back, with the Brazilians maybe having Flavia back in the all around, I just don't know.
I think Manila can get better by Worlds. We've seen her better. in 2024. She was just on fire.
But I think for Manila to get better, they're gonna have to give her a break, and that's not the Italian way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what she has left on her schedule between now and Worlds, besides like World Selection Camp and like probably another Series A or Series B.
They have a whole other series too that's about to start. Like they're gonna compete a lot up until Worlds. And you know the Italians are very good for having their world trials the day before Worlds is supposed to start.
Right. Yeah, of course. I know these things are to be true. I'm just hopeful that it's different this year.
And the reason why the Italians compete so much, you guys, is because there is no pro amateur thing in Italian. They literally compete to win money for these events. So as long as Manila is winning and winning money, she's not going to stop competing. It just doesn't make any sense for her because she's winning tons of money by competing.
But do you remember last season Manila looked just as good. She looked amazing at the European Championships. Not just,
Sure did.
and then she also looked great at the Olympics. So I'm. It's a whole. Do you think it was just because it was an Olympic year? It's just a different level of expectations, excellence.
The difference is
She will
that was
now.
her first year out. Well, her first big year out. She
She
hasn't,
turned senior 2022, but yeah, that was the most finals she got into, most competitions.
but she hasn't stopped since then. She hasn't had a break. Like ever since the Olympics, she still was competing at shit. Like didn't she go to Swiss Cup? Like she still was competing. Like
Okay, I guess we're both worried that she's not gonna that if she doesn't get a break before Worlds, if she's
correct.
gonna
That's
be
all
able to do well at Worlds.
correct because I mean because she did the whole Olympics, then she went back to training, then did the whole last half of the World Cup series, and then went back to training, then started Series A in February. Then hasn't stopped since then. Then here comes Euro. Oh, you think she's gonna get a break now? No, Italians gonna start another Series A thing. So, like, that's just a lot.
Should we do? Should we give our 10 best gymnasts in the world right now?
Do you want to do the real official rankings or how we feel?
Ooh, I don't know. What's the difference? Both.
Because Catherine, at its co-host on their show,
No, 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 no,
had
no, no. I don't want you looking up anything unless you need to remember someone's name. I mean, feel free to look at the list for inspiration, but it doesn't have to. Otherwise, why would I ask you? Like, I could look it up myself.
so your the answer to your question is yes. You want my feelings like how I would rank the
I
top
guess
10.
so. I wasn't sure what you meant. So, yeah, I think so now that you've explained it.
Okay.
For my answers, I'm going to look at the actual list to remind me who's doing well.
Now, if I'm forgetting somebody, am I adding like countries that are banned from international competitions, but we're adding them to our game?
Yeah, let's include them. There aren't that many gymnasts.
At
Really
number,
top ones, and they have some of them.
can we name more than one? Can we name more than two people from one country?
You can, but yeah, I don't see why not. Like that's fun. It's not gonna harm anyone. In an ideal world, we would make we would fill up an all-around final and then the 4 event finals at a Worlds, and we could do the team final also. But getting 24 all-around gymnasts is going to be the hardest part.
I can't do that. I can do 10.
Right. Okay.
And I'm gonna use some people from I'm gonna put 4 Americans on this list. So okay.
4 in the top 10. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think 4 Americans are in the top 10 though. Do I think
Yeah.
they're in the top 5 though is the question. No.
7,
Okay.
8, 9, 10.
It's something like 10, 9. I would go number 10 in the world right now to me is Simone Rose. Number 9 in the world to me is Ashley Sullivan. Number 8 in the world for me is the young lady from Japan who came in second at their
The one with the jean shorts?
yes.
Aiko Sugihara. We're talking about her all the time. That's an important name.
Then number you know what? No.
It's your
Okay,
third quad.
I'm just using two people from each country because as I'm saying this, I'm thinking of other people that I would place above Simone and Ashley. Okay.
Good.
Number 10 would be the young lady from Japan with the jean shorts, Leo. Number 9 would be
Has
her name is not
Leora.
Ivana Hong, girl. Her name is Jayla Hong. Jayla Hang. I'm so sorry, Jayla. Number 7 in the world would be the
Yeah.
what happened?
I said you're still at 8. 10, Aiko Sugihara. 9, Jayla Hang. 8.
Number 8 in the world would be the Monica LaFontaine from Canada.
Oh, okay. Leah Monica Fontaine.
Number 7 in the world would be Claire Pease. Number 6 in the world would be Zhao from China. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Which one is that?
the being specialist.
Oh, you're using her bars and vault?
I think she's their all around girl, yes.
No. Are you sure? That's what you're talking about? The one who won the Olympic silver medal?
Yeah, I think she's their second best all around girl.
I definitely don't think so.
Who's better than her?
She didn't win an all-around medal. So they have the girls who
I
won
think
the medals, which were Jang Tsing Yang, who does the year she does like a Johnson split jump, Yurchenko loop,
mhm.
And then there's Tin Sin Yi, who I posted on my YouTube. She won the silver medal. She had
What does she do so I can remember who she
she
is?
just had a really clean gymnastics. She does an M-bar full. She did a souk full. Beam. She had a really pretty routine. She was wearing pink in the all around. She has a front handspring front tuck, a double pike dismount. She stuck her double pike on floor.
I'm back.
Oh,
I'm back.
you even know her? You don't know her?
Who?
the silver medalist at Chinese nationals in the all around, Tin Xin Yi.
Oh yeah, I like her. I like her.
And then you also have Zheng Yihan, the Olympian, who threw the syllabus.
Okay, so I think number 7. No, I'm at 6 in the world. 7.
And then you also have Xiao Ziyuan, who was the Olympic silver medalist on bars, but she didn't compete all around yet this season. But she said she wants to be world champion in the all around.
Which was she?
The one who came in second on bars at the Olympics.
And she was the world champion the year before.
Okay.
Okay, so I think the one who had the syllabus would be number 7 in the world for me on floor.
You're at 10, 9, 8, 7. This is 6. Zheng Yihan,
Who is number 6? Who's my number 7?
Claire Pease.
Oh, okay, yes, I agree. I agree. So my number 5th in the world would be Rishi from Japan.
Kishirina.
Kishirina, yes.
So do any of us think that Ellie Black could finish in the top 10 at Worlds this
Yeah.
year?
So then my number 4 in the world would be Ashley Anna Barbosu. My number 3 in the world would be
You only have 3 spots left, and you haven't put any Italians, any Russians, Kalia Nemor.
oh fuck, I forgot Kalia Nemor was an option.
I wouldn't know.
Oh fuck. Okay, but see.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And think about your list addicts.
For list for all around in event finals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Out of people we saw in the world, or not make believe people or make believe routines that we haven't saw yet. Back at you, bitch.
Well, yeah, the question was who are the top gymnasts in the world right now, today, June 4th, 2025.
Okay, I gotta go back. I gotta backtrack. Okay, so can you rename? Because some people finna get kicked off this list.
Read your names back.
Yes.
Okay, 10th you had Aiko Sugihara from Japan. 9th
I
you had
agree with that.
Kayla Hang from the United States.
Okay.
8th was Leah Monica Fontaine from Canada.
Okay.
7th, Claire Pease from the United States. 6th was Zheng Yihan from China. 5th was Kishirina from Japan. 4th was Ana Barbosu from Romania.
I want to resend my one Chinese gymnast that I put on this list, and I want to put the top girl from Chinese nationals.
Zheng Qingying.
Yes.
Do you think, because it's today, this list is about today, right? Helen Kevridge can't be on this list, right?
No.
Okay. Sorry to her.
Sorry to her. Okay, so I'm replacing that name. Who's okay? My number 5 is cool. Okay, go ahead.
Where? Anna Barbosu's 4. That's where you were at.
Okay, Anna Barbosa is 4th. Anna Barbosa is too high on my list. Fuck. fuck. She is too high on my list.
Oh okay, my gosh. Sorry, I just saw the more info on the Miley Lou. She scored a 54.
I need to see a video. So my number 1 would be.
But we have results. That's exciting.
My number 1 would still be Manila. My number 2 would be Kalia
You hadn't done that yet. You're going out of order now. Okay, let me write that down. So now you're working from the top. Number 1 is
Manila.
Well, we did. We said that at the beginning. Okay.
Number 2 would be Kalia Nemore.
Nemore.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Girl.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Ooh, who be my number 3 gymnast that who's far in the world so far?
Sorry, that was a good one. I'm here. That was one.
I don't think it would be Alaba. I think she had a very beautiful Europeans, but I don't think she is ever going to match that competition again.
The views of Michaela Love Gymnastics are not the ones of addicts, so the real Espanol Federación de Gimnasia, don't take that as me. I love Alba. Don't fuck it up, Michaela. I'm trying to get an interview.
What about?
Oh, what's the Ooh, Julia Peretti. That would be my 3rd best gymnast in the world. Yep.
Oh, I love that for you.
I love that for you.
No Russians.
No.
I mean, they're not going to Worlds, so why include them?
Oh, okay. And where would Helen have been on this list?
Oh, number 1 girl. For me, number 1 girl.
5th.
For me, number 1 girl.
Behind Barbosa, ahead of Kishivina?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing all around?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all around now.
Let me
You can
tell
add, you can include anybody. You can include the Russians if you want to. I just didn't do it because it was easier.
Who? Who? Include the who?
You can include the Russians if you want to.
Include the who?
The Russian.
Who?
Okay, I'm so sorry.
You can't compare where you don't compete.
Period.
So, that being said, I'm going based on. Oh shit! I have to pull up Catherine's score tracker. Hold on. I need Catherine's score tracker. Hold on.
Hi, Catherine.
So, by the way, in 3 hours we'll be watching Asian Championships.
Shut up.
Yeah, join us if you would like to. We would love for you to join us.
I probably will. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah. Is it sheets? Oh, it's right there. I just saw it. Yeah, got it red. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, here we go. Okay. Now that I have data in front of my balls, I'm gonna go with.
I don't want you to use the actual what the results are in the world. I want your feelings and opinions.
I'm giving you feelings and opinions. Here we go. Okay, ready for this? I think the number 1 girl is gonna be Kaylee Nemore. Kaylee Nemore is gonna win this bitch up and down. I'm sorry.
Is she the best gymnast in the world today?
No.
Well, that's what you have to do. If the World Championship is right now on today.
Well, but my number 1 girl is. I have 2. One of my number 1 girls is off being number 1 girl, and the other number 1 girl is hurt.
Well, you can't use the one that's hurt because she wouldn't be able to compete at Worlds today.
Well, no. You're thinking Helen. I'm talking someone else. I'm talking someone that's going to try to compete and is going to make it, and it's going to break my heart. It's someone you won that Shilese Jones.
But see, you have to use people that we've actually seen compete this season.
That's why I didn't use her. Can't anymore. But you asked me who the best gymnast in the world to me was right now, and it's one of those three. It's either Simone, it's either Helen, or it's Shilese Jones. All 3 of those girls are not available. This is my opinion. My opinion. It can be wrong if you want it to be, Oscar. It's okay. That's how we remain friends. But honestly, right now, Kaylee anymore. She's the one that's gonna take it, unless she falls on fucking beam,
which is possible. Who's number 2?
Manila Esposito. Like that girl's number 3. This is where it gets dicey for me. Because I'm either thinking one of my Chinese babies who did amaze balls, but I just need her to like be consistent. Also, who am I thinking of?
Which one? The one that Michaela said with the syllabus, or the one I liked, Tin Tin Yi?
Okay, so I like Sensing Yi, but I want to. Who am I thinking about? I'm thinking
I
of.
think in the world, Team probably would score better, but I just like the one with the syllabus more.
Zhang Xinjing.
Mm.
Yeah, Zhang Xinjing.
Oh wait, you changed it to that one, didn't you, Michaela? I forgot.
Yeah, I also listen. I Julia Peretti is against number 4.
Michaela is just. I try to get her into these gymnasts. Maybe when they're too young, they're juniors still, and then I give up on it because it just is nothing's happening. And then she finds it on her own. She's like, "Who is this?" And I'm like,
take. See, you have to. Like, you can't even manipulate this bitch.
But I'm just like, what caught your eye now?
Oscar, you better listen to Addis. Tell her how to make me watch stuff.
You can't be her, like, you can't tell her it's your idea. She has to just like organically find it, and it's just like, bitch, who is this? And I'm like, girl, we've been talking about her.
Like, I don't pay attention to the juniors. I'm so sorry, juniors. Y'all get hurt.
And you know what pissed me off? The fact that Catherine made me fall in love with Helen Kevrish from the time she was a junior, and then here we are, and she busts her knee, and like Charlize at the fucking Olympic trials, basically cut and paste, and I'm just like traumatized now.
That's why I don't follow juniors.
Don't fall with juniors. Don't fall in love with juniors.
If you do not fall in love with juniors, they're gonna break your heart each and every time.
Oh, Gabby Perea! Gabby Perea! Oh, who else? Oh, Samantha Shapiro.
It's been so many. You know when I stopped following the juniors is when Caitlin O'Hara she turned senior, because I'm like, you know what? This is stupid, because you never know what the hell. Like, if I would have followed juniors, I would have never known about Simone. I would have never known about Gabby. I would have never known about Holly Raceman, because they all suck as juniors. You just cannot compare.
You would if you paid them the same level of attention and you had different expectations for them, you would have seen some things would have stood out in their programs to you.
Yeah, but then
you'd be like, oh, Simone, the one who is terrible that has an almanac.
I will watch the USA Men's Classics before I watch a juniors competition.
She won't do it. She won't do it.
I know that you're not interested, but I'm just saying in this hypothetical, if you were to watch,
Oscar's trying so hard.
Then you would.
I will watch
you'd be like, the one who fell 3 times on her disc.
I will watch the Stanford Open before I watch a junior meet ever again.
I will watch the men's Super 6. No, what is it? Their mid-season 6. Whatever their mid-season big competition is for the college.
Oh, the Rocky Mountain Open?
Look, all you said was if I were to watch Simone and Gabby as juniors, I wouldn't know who they were. And I'm saying you would.
No, we wouldn't, because she would have hated on Simone as a junior. She was like, what the fuck is this? Because Simone was.
You know what?
Simone.
And Addicts, you're damn right. If I would have been paying attention to Simone as a junior, as right now, I would be a hater, because I'd be like, you mean a girl that falls all the time? Why should I pay her attention? Because that would have been the reputation I would have saw from her. You're absolutely right. This is why you don't fall in love with the juniors. You just enjoy their gymnastics.
Totally disagree.
What?
You have to treat the juniors like you're treating the Oceanic Championships. You're just watching for the beautiful gymnastics, and that's it.
For vibes.
Or you can watch them and see as they progress, and that's so exciting. And then they have successes, and you're like,
you know,
and then they get hurt.
After doing that shit for 25 years, I'm straight. I'll watch you when you turn senior.
Yeah. Sorry, Oscar. I love you the later races pieces, but it's a commitment.
And the gag is in 2020.
I'm loving the juniors, so I'll just keep enjoying it.
Who is this on your profile picture?
You don't recognize me, bitch?
That's Lavinia Milosevic.
Oh, it is. That's Milosevic. I was like, I see her now.
And the gag is, I'm not even gonna start falling in love with the seniors until come the Olympics, because I'll be damned if I go through another Charlize, Scott Blakely, Kalia, what's her face, the cello situation. Everybody got hurt. Like, no, that was so heartbreaking.
Hesley is the luckiest gymnast that ever existed. The luckiest.
I'll give that to yeah.
Bitch, everybody got hurt. You got a free Olympic trip, didn't have to do shit.
Yeah.
And you got an Olympic medal? Yeah. Bitch, work. You didn't even have to.
I can't think of somebody who had an easier road to
At what price?
I know. That's why she's lucky, but everybody just not. 2 would end.
That's her dad's Olympic medal.
Listen, it's still splitting, shining in gold. It's still a gold medal you can put next to your name anytime you put down a resume.
1,000%.
How is Charles the luckiest?
I mean, kinda, sorta. Who was that? Nisha hating ass.
Of course, it's Nisha.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and say I disagree with that.
Where's Shayna?
Shayna is either at work or dead ass sleep, one of the two. But
Did you like Hey Girl?
I loved Hey Girl. You see, I reposted. It was a very cute podcast. But going to Nisha's point, I don't think Jordan Childs would have made this team if everybody was hurt. I don't think she would have had an opportunity to make floor finals. No. I don't think she would have even been in this bronze medal predicament if not for. I mean.
No. You know who the lucky is? Michaela fucking Skinner.
Well,
Silver Mormon
you're
Queen.
Right, you're right. I mean,
you're right.
I don't have no response to that.
Gag. Our Mormon Queen, our trad wife diva, our lazy Olympian.
The only other person that I could think of that was, oh no, I'm so sorry to all y'all people. The luckiest Olympic gymnast ever that came from the American system is Tasha Schweiker.
Oh.
It's just Tasha Schweiker. She made the best of her opportunity, but
we love you, Tasha.
We love you, but
Wendy Bruce.
That's another good one too.
Okay. So how are we ranking luckiest? Is there like a tier list we should do at some point?
Mm-hmm.
We're doing it now, sis. So let's do it because I'm here for this now.
No, but I don't want to have to compile all the pictures and shit.
No, we don't have to.
Yeah.
Oscar can just keep the names. We should just keep the names. We don't have to do official things. Oscar can just keep the names. We're gonna do just like a tier list: A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. A tier. I think.
Is this a hear me out cake?
What's a hear me out cake?
Hear me out. Traditionally, a hear me out cake is like hear me out. This is a person that would beg. But hear me out can be like whatever you want the argument to be like. Hear me out. Boom. And then we hear you out.
Okay, for the hear me out case then.
Of the luckiest Olympian. Luckiest Olympian hear me out.
Can we have a blessed category?
Yes.
Like the top one?
Yes, blessed.
Okay. So this is the
Let me bust out the wine, bitch. Let me bust out the wine. Hold on.
Because we're having fun now. We're having fun now, bitch. So not in the box, girl.
In the best Franzia, bitch. The best Franzia.
Bitch. So, okay, I think the top tier list would be Rosa Galieva, because some bullshit happened, and you just got put on the team for no reason.
And then put at the bottom, put unluckiest. So we'll put Rhonda Fane there.
See, but no, Rhonda Fame might. No, you're right. And at the bottom, you just gonna be like,
Hell,
bitch,
hell,
everything
pain,
just went wrong.
pain.
Nothing ever happened in your favor.
Vanessa Adler.
Bottom could
I'm
be.
thinking Chelsea Minimal.
Oh, bitch. Chelsea! Andy, where you at?
And then somewhere in the middle, it's just, a little bullshit happened. It wasn't that scandalous. Just a little cheat, a little. You should have been on the team anyway.
A little torn abdominal muscle, Laura Hernandez.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Hold on. Before we get started, hold on. Stoy, Michaela. Stoy. Because something you got to. Yeah.
So the first person I put up for Tribune. Now, how did they used to make the Olympic team announcement back in the day?
Live on TV, like at the ranch with Vanessa Adler crying. Oh, by the way, shout out to Vanessa Adler doing her old skills. Work. Have you seen this?
Her wolf jump.
And she did back handspring on beam today, bitch.
Okay, word, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Word, Vanessa.
Where would we
So let's
put?
start off with Vanessa. No, because that would.
Where would we put Courtney McCool?
Listen, I have I don't want to say anything.
I would put it was some bullshit because
they took that girl to that testament thing that she was unbeatable, and she was very beatable.
This is why I'm going to say it was some bullshit for Courtney McCool. I don't feel like the judges ever. Courtney McCool was the first person that I ever saw got Kara Eker. Like, in America, she was scoring amazing. Internationally, they was like, no, ma'am, girl. What the fuck is this?
Ass.
Oh, everything. Like, literally 2 to 3 tenths lower than what she was scoring at national. Like, it was
gagged. Ooh,
they gagged that girl.
She got torpedoed, mamas.
They gagged that girl.
The question is, was Marta gagged?
Huh?
Marta was extremely gagged. Cause see, I think this is when Marta stopped trusting USA scoring because they was like,
remember, and then that's what she had. What's her face? Perskaya next to her after every meet. That's what they were sitting next to each other so they could compare the scores. Because the testament, and yeah,
because they did Courtney to this. Okay, you remember we looked this up at it because in
the testament, it was a testament.
Oh, there goes Shayna.
Hey Shayna, hey girl, yes, Diva, happy Pride, Diva.
Hi.
You look so good.
Right, I just got home.
You're looking very French.
Hi, Shayna.
Hey, Shayna. So the game that we're playing, Shayna, is we're doing a tier list because I know you just jumped on, and we're just naming people. Everybody's gonna name a gymnast, and we're gonna put them in the list. The list is how much bullshit did it take for them to get to the Olympic
No. It was the luckiest Olympic gymnast.
Oh, it's gonna be from the most luckiest to the most unluckiest, right? So it's gonna be how lucky they were to make it to the Olympics versus how unlucky that for me, okay. So for the example, for me, lucky would be Tasha Schweiker for making it to the 2000 Olympic Games.
Lucky would be Hessie Rivera.
She was lucky, yeah. When you take away like the people that got hurt, yes, they were definitely, a lot of things had to happen for them to get there. But
correct. That's
like you take off just people that weren't there and just actually a team that didn't make sense or a person that don't make sense to me. To me, that would be Grace McCallum. I don't know how she made that team.
Oh, because Tom Forster.
Okay. So
Was her daddy?
Oh, Okay, so who want to go? Well, Oscar went first. The first name that Oscar said was, fuck, we just talked about it.
Courtney.
Oscar said Courtney McCool, so I want your opinion, Shayna.
She earned it.
You said she earned it?
Hmm.
Was she lucky to make that team, or was she unlucky to not be put up in
Was she
any
silent
team
or was she
finals?
silenced?
She was silenced.
I know how I feel like that mama was lucky that the USA was scoring her so high because when they went to the Olympics, them international judges said, no ma'am, no Pam.
No, ma'am, no, Pam, not during Pride.
But I thought Taryn was worse to me than Courtney.
Taryn?
Her scores weren't.
I don't know why with them bend up ass knees.
Hey, them bend up ass knees got her an Olympic silver medal in the all.
I feel like it was something else happened behind the scenes with Courtney McCall.
I just think.
Yeah.
I think for Courtney McCool, she had the issue of gauge routine constructions, and they just had some weird ass shit she was doing that it was
And
giving
after
credit.
the Olympics, Alphong left her like unable to walk, basically, going into college.
Because
Yeah, basically.
I don't know, that's not a part of it, but we talking about that era. Well, what happened with Ashley Pastel? Because she was supposed to be on that Olympic team.
She got hurt.
She got hurt. She didn't make the trials.
Yeah.
Then they had gymnast pull out of trials. They asked her to attend, and she said, I stopped training. I'd rather go to a gymnast who's giving it their all, like I haven't been.
Yep. That was a crash and burn thing.
Was it?
I mean, she got hurt, and then after just a crash.
She
and
was
burn.
like the next person to make it out of trials. I think she had a bad performance or something. But it's really too bad. Like, I think she would have made the team if she had gone.
I mean, at this point, after everything we know, yeah, she would have.
No, she would have. Because Oscar, you remember I showed you her routines that she was doing. She would have made the team easily. Like she was another one, just like Tasha Schweikert, where I don't know why they was giving her such low scores for the routine she was doing. Her routines were very elite competitive. It's just.
Well, I mean, you have to remember the time. The time that was very bureaucratic, like
because her and
USAG and like all that band of unmarried men were together just doing their own bullshit. Like Steve Penny and them, they were orchestrating this in the background. Remember? No, never mind. That's before that.
Because Pastel and Courtney Coupets was battling a couple years.
Hey, Coupet! Oh my God, that's the gag for me. Coupets was that bitch. Mm-hmm. Like if she hadn't had that broken ass body, she would have beat Patterson easily at the Olympics.
I don't agree.
With what ball addicts?
That's the reason she was never good on ball.
But she was good at the other events.
What y'all talking about?
Courtney Coupets had a great vault.
Carly wasn't
that
good
started
on
at about 9-7.
Listen, you could have made up the deficit knowing what we know. Knowing what we know, y'all tripping. Courtney, Kelly Hale, come get your girl.
Dominic Dawes was very lucky to make the 2000 team. I said it.
Oh, Shayna, that's a good. Ooh. Yeah,
that was a Steve Penny bullshit. That was Steve Penny.
Yeah, I had to put that on very lucky. I put that on very, very, very lucky.
Okay. So are we very lucky or are we Steve Penny? Right. Because that's a John Ross to make the team.
Dog going to the Olympics in 2000. It was a combination of Steve Penny, Bella Caroli, and Jesus that made that happen, baby. Because
not Jesus.
Y'all, okay. And somebody who got good internet. I want to play this routine for you guys, and I just want y'all to understand that Dominique Dawes missed a whole connection at this 2000 Olympic beam final. She missed a whole requirement, you guys. This routine could have not scored the score that they got her to the Olympics. It just was physically impossible.
Well, I mean, it's same with John Orozco. Hear me out. It's like, the only reason he made the 2012 team was Steve Penny was in love with him.
2016.
2012. Wait, 2016, yeah. Whichever was the one he made. Because he got hurt, and then Daniel Leyva went in for him. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought John did great though to make that team. That was
I got a name I'm ready to throw out for I want to be judged if they were lucky or not.
Okay. I have one too.
Amy Chow.
Amy Chen was always well paced. Her coaches knew when to pace her. Like she was, and she didn't do all the other bullshit that all the other girls did. I firmly believe Amy Chow wasn't.
Great,
was just
great. That's great what you saying.
You don't think that
She scored a 9.3 something on that beam routine with the fall that hit her eye that did not complete that tumbling pass. I'm so sorry. I love Amy Chow down. That score was not possible.
who was next in line because I don't know all the teams.
Oh, Teresa Kulikowski. Teresa Kulikowski.
Oh, I love her.
She was the next in line, but I'm so sorry. I think Amy should have made the team, yes. But do I think that score was possible? No.
So you would have rather had Teresa Kulikowski?
Not with that 2 3/4 dismount. Not with the Aaliyah Mustafina legs back in the 90s. Like it just was not possible. That score was just not possible for that being routine.
But Teresa Kulikowski?
I don't think she should have made. I think they cheated for the right cause, but do I think that score was possible? No.
But Teresa Kulikowski? I'm sorry, that's the last time I want to say that. It was like a soundbite for 2 seconds. It was good. Teresa Kulikowski?
I think if Christy Powers would have had a good Olympic trials, I think she would have been on that team over Amy Chow.
Fair. I can see that.
Are we just doing the American girls? Because I have
Name a name, Turner. We can talk about anybody.
unlucky Becky Downing.
Oh, bitch. I just threw my phone. I just threw my fucking phone, bitch. The way that the British Gymnastics Federation, or whatever the fuck they're called, treated that woman after her brother's death.
Completely the fuck out.
Ooh!
What about
Ooh! When I tell you,
did get a bronze medal.
when I tell you, but that was the worst thing that could happen to them because it vindicated. Remember that letter that the British Gymnastics wrote, the email saying that, like, you know, basically saying that they won that medal in spite of the Downies. Oh, bitch! When I tell you white fatigue, oh, that's it, mamas. Oh, white fatigue, bitch. Ooh, my leg. Oh my god, bitch. I can't do it.
What about in Tokyo, the Russian gymnast who just did vault and then she won the gold medal with her team?
And?
Lilia Akimiova.
Yeah, my girl went to Worlds, bitch. She's a tried and true veteran.
I mean,
like,
you can say that about Michaela Maroney.
Kayla, yeah.
Yeah. But Michaela Maroney was Marta's fault. 1,000,000,000%. Had Marta...
Michaela was sickening on floor.
Okay, fuck that.
Wait. Pause. Me first.
Okay.
Pride month. Oh, wait. God, you're trans and I'm gay. Damn, that doesn't work that way. There's too many. There's too many. Leg. Yes. Primus leg. Yes, Diva.
Oh, that's too funny.
Have you guys watched the video of Michaela Maroney talking about her experience in fucking London?
No.
You haven't seen it? She goes off. Hold on, I have it.
When she's talking to Gymnastics?
No, she's talking like just herself, like fucking like on her live.
Is she talking about the event final?
Her event final and about what
Jade?
Huh?
Jade Carey?
No. Yes, NJ Carey. Yes, she does talk about that. Have you seen that video then, Oscar?
Yeah, I think so, but I'm not. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's the same video we're thinking about. Let me see. Let's go here. And then pause that. Okay, let me see. Michaela Maroney. Michaela Maroney. What is it called when you're live on Instagram? I guess IG's live, right? IG.
Was Michaela Skinner lucky? Not Michaela Skinner. Michaela Maroney lucky to make the 2012 team?
No.
Yeah, I think she was just as lucky as Lilia Kamova.
Okay, we ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. It's starting meow. Here she goes.
Hey.
Honestly, Vladislava, remember her?
Yeah.
She had such a crazy Olympics. Like, she came in.
I competed on the Olympic team as a vaulter. I also came in ready for floor, but as soon as I got to London, I broke
She said no.
my foot.
Give her a second.
I also, 2 weeks before the Olympics, hit my head so hard, the back of my head so hard, that my nose broke. A bone in my nose exploded to protect my brain from brain damage. So I had a very bad concussion 2 weeks before Olympic trials. And if you ever had a really bad concussion, you know it takes a while to heal from. You're very disoriented. You can't count backwards. It really actually messes up your brain. And I remember taking the concussion test and failing. So yeah, I had to do that concussion test over and over and over again, which I feel like you're probably not allowed to do that until I passed. But I needed to go to trials and I needed to go to the Olympics, and my doctors knew that. Larry Nassar knew that. And he also lied to Marta and told Marta that my foot wasn't broken because he was the one who helped with the x-rays and passed along the information. And Marta was the one who told the press that it was an old broken toe, but it was actually my foot. It was also the sesamoid bone in my foot was completely shattered and dislocated, and it hurt so bad, and I had to have surgery after. I had to get basically like a miracle surgery that they said they had performed on other football players, and it failed. And they told me I'd probably never walk in heels again, never do gymnastics again. And thankfully, the surgery worked. And because what happens with your foot is if you don't get surgery immediately, the bones can stop sticking together because there's less blood flow in your foot. And so me competing at the Olympics was literally risking the rest of my gymnastics career. But I was like, whatever, I'm here, like, let's do vault, right?
Let's do vault.
So yeah, Larry Nassar lied to Marta, told her it was an old break. Then she yelled at me and she was like, why are you being so dramatic? This is an old break. And it was not an old break. It was a fresh, new, dislocated, shattered sesamoid bone that is her fault completely, because I would never blame anyone for my injury. My injuries prior to this feel like they were my body's fault. But she had me, I wasn't competing beam, and she had me get up on the beam after being jet lagged the first day of being in London and do 3 beam routines. And the first beam routine I did a round off the beam, and I broke my foot. I wasn't competing beam at all in London. I was sucked at beam. All of this is going to be in my book because it's too much to even really describe. But so basically we were training in Texas, then like we finished a workout, then we got on the plane to go to London. We got off the plane, got all of our Olympic gear, went through customs, all the stuff, walked through the Olympic Village, and then she had us train after our fucking flight. And that's when I broke my foot on the beam because I was dizzy as hell. Like, I felt terrible. I looked at my coach before my beam routine and was like, really? You're gonna make me get on this thing? Right now? I feel like shit. Okay, I've collected myself. I'm sorry. A lot happened. It's all gonna be in my book. I'm missing out on a lot of the little details, but I'm priming you to tell you why Jade probably balked on the vault, and I know it seems like it's all about me, because it is. This story is about me.
Anyway, do you want to keep listening, or is that enough?
That's enough.
Yeah, that's what I figured. What are your thoughts? Oh, Shannon dropped. Shannon was like, I've had enough of this bitch. Her voice has
And I'm
timbre.
so sorry, Shannon.
There she is.
I'm so sorry, that was me. Okay, this is my honest opinion at this point.
No comment for me.
I feel like everything that she said happened to her, and I'm not saying that it hasn't happened to her, right?
Right.
And I'm not saying she shouldn't blame the people who actually made her do these things, Marta Caroli, whoever it was, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I've really come to the point with a lot of these people that even though you should be mad at the Carolis and you should be mad at all the people at USA Gymnastics, at the end of the day, those people were doing a job that they were paid very well to do. And that was to get get gold medals for the Americans, right?
Yeah.
And it was not their jobs to protect you all. And I feel like that's the mistake that a lot of these girls are making. That for some of them, they really feel like it was USA's Gymnastics job to protect them from all of the stuff that was going on. And I just gonna need for them, some of them to go to therapy to realize this, some of them to really take a step back from the situation to realize that USA Gymnastics did exactly what they were supposed to do, win gold medals. That was their one and only job, and they did that job extraordinarily well. In doing that job, they allowed people to come in and abuse you all. That was not their jobs to protect you all from that, even though what I'm saying sounds horrible. It sounds stupid. You all are children.
Wait, what? I don't even think it's true, though. I think that
Let me
it is their job, though, right?
Well, I mean, it's their job to win the medals. But
I
in
don't let me
capacity,
finish.
they
Let me
have
finish.
different departments.
The job, though, to protect you is your parents. The job to keep you safe is your parents, is your family, is your community. And I think for a lot of these girls, for them to truly get to where they need to get to in life, they need to really have a sit down conversation with the people who basically put them in this shit. And to really be like, what did y'all really know and what didn't y'all know and what did y'all sign off on and what did y'all agree to and what did y'all didn't think was going on but you really should have known, and why did y'all just give me to these people and then just threw your hands up and like, I don't know, Marta told me to do, like, I'm your child. Why are you listening to a coach about me? Like, I'm your child. They should be coming to you about me, not the other way around.
I feel like there is a certain social contract you sign as a human being that we all tend to try to abide to, which is like, be good to other people, treat us like you want to be treated, etc. And I feel like within that is protecting one another, and sometimes that gets distorted when it comes to money. And oftentimes people need to, like, okay, put it simply, when we talked to Darion, she said that all her relationships between the Auburn program was transactional. It was like she was there to do a job. She was there to do a job, and everything outside the contract was something that she wasn't willing to do because it wasn't in her contract. She did everything that the team asked of her. She fulfilled her duties, and that was it. And so to, like, and hear me out because I'm gonna bring it around. So when we think of these people as like, oh, they're friends, like they're best friends, like they're not following each other now. What happened? Are they not friends anymore? You have to understand that people there are to do a job, and oftentimes that doesn't lead to protecting each other. And like, sure, as humans we try to, but ultimately, and this is something I've had to learn recently, it's not people's job to help you out. It's not people's job to look after you. I mean, there's people that get hired to do that, but they can only do so much, especially within a system that is so oppressive as it is. who is there to basically push out these athletes to make them money.
And that is their job, is to
Yeah.
push out these athletes to make USA Gymnastics money. Their job, as valid as this better sound, was never to protect you from any of this shit. If anything, if the bullshit is what led them to win gold medals, as we see, they're gonna do the bullshit to win the gold medals.
I mean, remember what people would.
But
The
that
mentality was
sounds
that
more like they didn't do what they were supposed to do. USAG is supposed to protect the athletes. So why spin it as the athletes or
well, it's not
mismanaging their expectations?
it's not mismanaging expectations. It's having expectations to begin with, because you expect certain things of people, but not everybody's gonna treat you in kind. You know what I mean? Like, the world is a very cold and dark place, and these people exploited that program, which led then to the abuse. It wasn't that the
I
abuse
got
was
my
planned.
perfect example. Let me give you my perfect example, Oscar, if this makes any sense to you. When Dominique Dawes was a little girl, she looked at Kelly Hill as her mother. She looked at Kelly Hill as the person she would run to when things would happen to her. When her period came on, she went to Kelly Hill. She didn't go to her mother. She went to Kelly Hill, right? And she thought that her and Kelly had some kind of relationship that was deeper than coach and athlete, until Dominique realized, wait, why is she making all these decisions on my behalf? Wait, what is going on? Now, Dominique has never said what actually happened between her and Kelly, but clearly something happened, and she feels like a part of that something happening was the fact that she lived with Kelly in the first place. It wasn't until Dominique got out of the situation where she realized, wait, we were never mother daughter. I was your product, and you had to protect your interests. So of course, you wanted to keep me around so you could control what I eat. You can control when I slept. You can control when I did all of this other shit for you. So now you're using me to prop your gymnast, like, but and that's hurtful to realize. That's hurtful to realize, right? When you realize, damn, like, I thought this was like a person that loved me, but this person was just, doing their job.
It's an ends to a means. Like Nisha said, a means to an end. I mean, it means to an end.
But then, as an adult, if you look at it on Kelly Hill, yes, that's what she's supposed to do, right?
Yeah. Produce a gymnast.
And in her mind, she's doing her best interest to protect Dominique as a coach. She's not doing it as her parent. She's doing it from...
It's a business. And
correct.
money.
She's doing it from a business perspective. So when you're expecting these people to protect you, they will protect you from a business perspective. They're never going to protect you like your parents will. They're never going to protect.
I will say one thing, like, just to play devil's advocate to Oscar's point. Wouldn't you want to protect your investment though?
I think the people feel like they were protecting their investment at the time.
Sure. But in hindsight, we see, like, is the return on investment that much? Like Oscar said, to what end? To what means? Like, what is, like, to what end? Like, if your return on investment was a gold medal, and I guess millions of dollars in sponsorships, was it worth putting your kid through that?
If your kid made the Olympic team and actually got the gold medal, I think a lot of people say yes.
But what about to the kid? Would you call them ungrateful if they felt like that wasn't worth it?
They were calling them girls ungrateful. Yes, that's exactly what the language that they were using.
I'm saying, like, but to you, would you consider that ungrateful?
Absolutely not. I'm just saying, from a business perspective,
of course.
What all I'm trying to say is a lot of these girls have this. They have to realize it's like a record label. Like, them people aren't trying to make sure you have all the money in the world from your record. No, you have to realize that your record is making them money, and all they're really concerned about is you being good enough to keep writing the songs and singing the songs to keep making them money.
Why you got to talk about Chloe Bailey like this?
I mean, it's a very similar and true situation. I'm pretty sure Holly and Chloe really thought Beyonce really loved them and was there for. Oh, wait, never mind. I recant my statement. I was going too far.
She went too far. Pride.
I recant my statement. I was going too far.
I got you started, bitch, didn't I? I got you started.
Just one more thing when it comes to like the Dominique Kelly. You gotta think about it. Kelly Hill had never had an Olympian before Dominique Dawes. So
She
once
hadn't.
she started getting this notoriety, just imagine the money she started making with the other levels and the parents and the people that
Exactly. I mean, she made her career.
made this out of a career. So it's like, you know, my daughter wants to go to the Olympics. I'm not her to just go. And this part of Maryland, we finna get this money and bring it to Kelly because Kelly got Dominique. So, you know, it's a business. And
Yeah.
if you're not result oriented, it basically was like, what are we doing here? We wasting our time.
And I really think, we done talk. We done changed the game, and we on some other shit. But I really like where the direction that we're on.
But this is all part of the conversation. Because I mean, if
I really feel though that, especially with the example that we're using with Kelly Hill, I also feel like it's this blogger I listen to. His name is Funky Dineva, right? And he was doing a show, I think it was yesterday, and he was talking about, y'all gotta imagine back in those days how you look at TLC and how they got robbed for those record deals from Pebbles and LaFace and all this other stuff, and like Tony Braxton, how they signed all these horrible ass record deals, right?
Yeah.
But imagine if they never signed those record deals, we would never know who these people were. Like at the end of the day, sometimes a bad deal is still better than no deal.
It is.
Because at least with the bad deal, you have the opportunity.
A bad deal is worse than no deal.
That's what we're saying.
You got to think about my favorite group, Danny the Kane. They didn't make
Oh, bitch!
Said,
Bitch!
Better than no deal.
Oh, bitch! I love Danny the Kane. Oh, pride.
They didn't make money. Angie Stone, who just passed away, she was in fighting for her royalties. Like,
can I say one thing, Oscar? I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, Diva. But okay, so when I lived in LA, this is now back in 2014, okay? I went, we had a photo shoot. It was all day long. It was so grueling. And my boss knew that I loved Danny the Kane. And I had told them they're going to be at the pier. It's at Pride, but I don't go to Pride because I'm not the kind of, you know. And so he was, all right, whatever. And so we did the whole photo shoot.
Was it still the whole group at this time, or was it DK3?
It was DK3. It was DK3. Anyway, so and we worked all day. I worked my ass off at the shoot. Like I was that girl. I was like a PA, production assistant. And then at the end, I was dog tired. And he's like, put on this blindfold. At that point, I was just like, what are you? Fine, put it on. He drove all the way to the pier, and like he guided me. We got out of the car. He guided me, still blindfold on, and we got to the pier. And I heard the people, and they were like, "Where are we?" And he took my blindfold off, and we were at DK3 Pride. Happy Pride! Happy Pride!
I went to the original Danny Kane Pride, 2008, Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh my God! Hi, class.
Yes.
Oh my God! It was so good, man. They ate that shit up. Rhythm of Love. Ooh, Rhythm of Love goes hard live. Anyway.
Addicts, DK fan. I always love the DK.
Oh, girl, I could go for hours. Okay, did you watch Making the Band? I know you did.
I did.
Oh my God,
we are so off.
No, I'm sorry, but we need to do a whole podcast over that dedicate making the
Yeah.
band.
You remember Dominique from Making the Band?
Oh, or the
She's doing the recaps. She just did the recaps of the albums.
did she
a
really?
whole- yeah.
Oh my
Follow
God!
on
And
YouTube.
turn around and you're standing here. Ooh, Dominica! Sorry, Michaela. Did not mean to hijack your show with Danny the King nostalgia, but it's for the nostalgia, honey. Hey, Oscar, honey, what was your point? I'm so sorry.
Stop, Royal.
Oscar, I did say the point that he was making that was a bad deal is still better than no deal at all.
Yeah.
I don't. Sometimes it's
As
the
it
way
relates
around.
to what? Because your notoriety is one thing and fame, but your pockets are saying something totally different.
I need to pay a bill. I need to
What
pay a
if a
bill.
bad deal
No,
puts you in
the
debt
Royals-
forever? You can never get out of it.
Okay, but debt forever. Okay, explain me debt like the social debt. Like me, fucking in debt socially, because goddamn the internet. Or are we talking
Yeah,
like
you can never make more money off of your music, even if you get more popular.
so I don't own my masters?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, bad deal.
Taylor
Bad
Swift,
deal.
Taylor Swift just got all hers.
Oh, bitch,
Okay,
it was a
but see, but
day.
okay.
Let freedom
Okay,
ring.
let's while we're here though, because this is what because we're gonna bring you back to
Meg Thee
gymnastics.
Stallion got all hers.
Let
We're gonna-
freedom ring. Oh,
We're gonna bring it back to gymnastics. We're gonna bring it back to gymnastics.
yeah.
Go back to Kelly Hill.
So this is the gymnastics
Mm.
podcast, everyone.
If Dominique Dawes and her family would have taken her out of Hill's gymnastics, would somebody else have picking her back up?
Bella.
Yeah.
Bella was trying
they
to
was-
steal her
they
from
was,
Kelly, but Dominique didn't want to go to Bella because Bella was too hard. So was somebody?
He would have gone. She would have gone to Benny Hannes.
She would have gone
Bella
somewhere.
Hannes.
She would have gone
I
somewhere.
don't
They
think
take care
so.
of her.
Amanda or Mary Lee Tracy.
Ooh, bitch.
Mary Lee Tracy and Kelly Hill was friends, so Kelly Hill would have put a bad word in Mary Lee Tracy's ear, and Mary Lee would have never taken Dominique.
But you know, Mary Tracy is a power hungry bitch.
You saying
You-
This was the
blackballed.
90s. Dominique was also black. It was never gonna happen.
She was gonna be blackballed and had to be forced early retirement.
Or gone to Bella. She would have ended up with Bella.
She would have, if she wanted to go to the Olympics, she would have.
Yeah, she would have ended up with Bella, and Bella would have worked her out. But probably would have destroyed
She
her.
would have been doing Salvage at the Olympics.
Bella would have destroyed Dominique. Dominique would have been Maddie Larson. Like, no.
I thought
Oh,
Dominique
my God.
was adopted by white people. That's what I always thought.
Who?
Dominique, I always thought she was adopted by white people.
No, she was adopted by Kelly Hill. No, can we be really honest? Can we be really honest?
Kelly.
Stop.
The mental image. Yeah, my dog is right here too. The mental image. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, I can see him. The mental image of Kelly Hill lying underneath a fucking beam as you did your beam routine sends me every single fucking time. Because that bitch would lie under the beam and have you do your beam routine as distraction practice, or like when she would throw like foam cubes at you. Can you imagine doing a loso while Kelly Hill is throwing fucking foam cubes at you? Police. Prison immediately. Federal.
You think they're not
What?
doing that and worse at Gage?
Oh.
Okay, what would you okay? Would you rather having Kelly Hill under a beam as you do your loso, or have Al Fong in his black gloves set your bars? No. Or have Al Fong pay for you in a manicure and then live stream as you get your manicure done. Which one? Pick.
Kelly Hill?
Under the beam?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Oscar?
Apparently, Kelly's really funny.
Kelly Hill's really funny. Yeah, she is.
I don't give a damn. I don't want nobody under the beam while I'm on it. I'm sorry.
So you're gonna take Al Fong manicure as he live streams you getting the manicure?
Shayna, did you watch all of Euros?
I did not.
I did not.
What haven't you saw?
I watched the individual. Y'all. I be busy, and when I try to get on YouTube and watch things, I fall asleep on them.
She's a scholar,
That's so
a
understandable.
working woman.
And
Oh,
I
it's
literally
all-
off on Sundays, and try to catch up with the house, clean up. So I was able to watch the
Was
event.
was the Chinese nationals more interesting to you? Because you was more into that. You saw most of those.
Yeah, I saw most of the Chinese stuff. I pretty much I like China's bars and beams as a whole more, but I like the Philippines floor style better.
Did
So
you
it's
see I sent NHK to you in the group
I
chat?
saw some of NHK as well,
Nice.
You know what tonight is, right?
and I'm ready for Asian Championships.
Tonight, right?
Well, set your expectations because the first week is just the men, and then next week is the
Hey,
women.
no, the men. You're gonna have your Chenko full in.
I know that's gonna be dope.
Like, and that's on the first subdivision. So I welcome you to all to join me
I
Do
don't
you
want
know why Jang Bohang and Daiki aren't going?
because they're going to Asian Games, I believe.
When is that?
University games.
No, they're both graduated, aren't they?
Asian games isn't this year. I don't
Oh.
think.
Well, then I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they're at the end of the year.
No, Asian
Right.
games
I talked
happens
out of my
again in next year.
No
Okay, hold
Asian Games, but there's Universiad in July 16th.
Well, then why aren't they here?
That's
Maybe
what
they're
I
Maybe
both
was
they
just
don't.
hurt. They're both just hurt.
Maybe they're just preparing for worlds. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they just tired
Well,
of competing.
remember, Daiki has some undiagnosed flu-like condition, right? And then Zhang, he can't look down. He can't
Oh,
look
that's
down.
national games in November.
Yeah. So let me think. Okay, so tonight we'll have. I have a start list. So give me a second. I need to navigate to it. Thank you to the beautiful
How
ladies.
excited is everyone? 1 to 10.
I am.
For what?
Asian championships,
Champions.
I'm
especially
excited.
the.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little more excited what these girls at Pan Americans are gonna do
Me too. Me too.
Let's talk about that.
because it's so
Hold on. Let me give you a start list.
What's
know.
the start list for Pan Am?
But the hard part about Pan Americans is the women Asian championships and Pan Americans happen at the same time. So
I asked you a start list for Pan Am's.
I do not. But they go because they haven't uploaded them yet. They
The
did
more
have a schedule.
Ayla,
They have a schedule, but they didn't. They uploaded 8 hours ago, but they don't have start list yet.
Is USA sending a
Alex,
WAG team?
are you gonna watch the Chinese Junior Championships?
Chinese Junior. No, Michaela, take care of this competition for me, please. What did we say earlier? Michaela?
we don't follow the juniors.
I would always follow the American, the Chinese.
No, you know why we can't? Because they always get
Yes,
hurt.
Dana.
They
We
always
love
broke their
the
heart.
juniors.
Yeah, those will be the up and coming.
That's why we're divided.
Ladies.
You know why Shayna followed the juniors? Shayna followed the juniors so she could see who's going to LSU.
She can
That's it.
stream. She can stream. Shannon can stream. Her face, she's like, I
I'll
cannot.
stream it if you give me the login information.
Yeah, no, I think I have it. No, Flip Now. I don't have a Flip Now, bitch. I don't have a Flip Now, bitch. I don't do Flip Now. And my foot stays directly on their neck. I don't do Flip Now.
Yeah,
Michaela.
I told Nisha I was going. Hey, Nisha, if I haven't looked in the chat, but I told Nisha since LSU ended so badly that I was going to get into Elite more to help with my frustrations, and it has helped.
Are you going to pick a backup team for NCAA?
Say that again.
Are you going to pick a backup team for NCAA?
I've always had a backup team. It's always been UCLA.
Yes, girl. Yes, Bruins. Yes, Bruins.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've always been a Michigan fan. Also, because
Not
they
that
That's what I
want.
thought your second team
Ooh,
was.
tomato, not that Plocky.
But now I'm
Hi,
getting.
Bev. We're
I'm
friends on
getting
Facebook.
and I always liked Stanford in the Kristen Smith days as well. I always
Love
teams
Stanford.
that could rival the top SEC teams when LSU wasn't good. So I could never be a Florida, Georgia, or Alabama stan. So it
So,
had to be someone. So it had to be
Oscar,
someone out the
you've
SEC.
gone 3 octave. You've gone 3 octaves, Oscar.
So
I need,
UCLA was number one. Then the
yes.
years when like Lisa LeVay and Kristen Wing and Natalie Foley and Caroline Fleur was at Stanford. I like that era of those girls, and I like some of the Michigan people. Now I like Michigan State too. So
Oh, Michigan State, yes. You know who also I like the Maryland Terrapins for no reason. For no reason. I just love them.
I don't know nothing about them.
Okay, so
And I like some of the girls
Georgia.
that to Florida's, and Alabama and Georgia is not good no more, but Florida have a lot of girls that I like in
the
elite.
Bama. Okay, wasn't Bama a gag though this year?
Bama
was a gag.
Florida ever root for
No, me
Florida.
either. The Bama was a gag.
So you guys, stop. Time out.
Right.
We've been on the show for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have about 30 minutes left in me before I fall asleep. So I want to get into this safe sports issue that Shayna sent us in this little group chat.
Oh my God, this bullshit! I read it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that to the Excel program?
I'm telling y'all, they want results. Fuck how them people feel. Oh, excuse me for my language.
Oh no, because that kind of ties into what we're talking about right now.
With the unluckiest and luckiest. I mean, this is a result of the system that they want back.
Correct, because right now they're saying basically we're gonna read it. Let me share it.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, Addis, can you read it for us?
Yeah, I'll read it.
And let me try to share my screen.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, okay. I can't. My voice won't flip up that high right now. You. Please, bitch. See, that's why I do drag, because I gotta give the bitches a chance. And me and some stilettos is dangerous. And me with this blonde hair and stilettos will be dangerous, bitch. I will be singing all like Whitney Houston. Oh no, what is it? What's her name? Tina Turner. Simply the best. Well, please, bitch, it'd be over. When I was a young and had a rag doll. Please. Again stronger. Yes. Ooh,
Hey,
I love you.
Can you share this, guys? Or Addis, whichever one of y'all have that same first story. So people can read it as we're reading it.
Yes. We actually shared it in our group chat. Hold on, let me find it. Ooh, I love you, my oh my. River deep down in
Addis,
my.
what group chat you in?
Oh, you want to know the title of our group chat?
Uh-huh.
The State of Cow Country versus Marissa.
And who's in that group chat?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you. It's too scandalous. It's far too scandalous.
Wait, why am I? Hold on.
I love this. What are you talking about?
No, it's just I've been sworn to secrecy. We had a vow of secrecy.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would tell you because I like to tell the tea, and I have to make the girls mad that I can't tell you this one. I can't.
Don't make them mad.
Yeah, I can't tell. The girls will get mad. Okay, let me see. Where's the goddamn fucking? We talk so much in this group chat. Hold on. Let me. I know I have her.
Messy.
It's a very messy group chat. My God. Oh, I love you, my oh my. Oh my God, Michaela.
Yes.
Guess what happened?
What happened?
So those Clemson Leos I showed you?
Yes.
Guess who's almost closer to being a Clemson leotard designer?
Is it you?
It is me, bitch! Yes! inching closer, Michaela. Can you imagine? Oh, the girls would be mad. Oh, the girls would be mad if it happened. Ooh, bitch. Okay, wait, it's not, no, that's not it. I'm still looking. God, we talk a lot in this fucking group chat. Hold on.
Hey, Oscar, can you send it to Addis on Twitter so you can find it?
Send me this goddamn thing, bitch, because I'm going, oh my God. We talk a lot.
I see you're struggling very hard.
Dude, I've been scrolling for the past 2 minutes, and I can't find her. And that's all from just today.
That is the most frustrating thing when you can't find something that you're looking for.
I know I can't find shit sometimes. Ooh, I love you, my oh my. You know who I'm giving?
Oh, no, Shada. Shada the one who said the
Oh, okay.
Shada.
Okay, I got it. Is Gymnastics Losing Its Edge? A candid discussion about Excel, Say Sport, and the direction of the sport by Leon Dujon Wholeness. Oh, girl, we're already during Pride, bitch. All right, let's do this. Gymnastics coach, mentor, former Canadian high-performance national and USA gymnast. Gymnastics is a demanding sport. It asks a lot from athletes. Their time, their bodies, their mental toughness, and often their childhood. It's a journey that builds discipline, resilience, and character in a way few other activities can. But in recent years, the landscape of gymnastics in North America has shifted. Programs like Excel and initiatives like Say Sport were introduced with the best intentions to increase access, enhance safety, and make gymnastics more inclusive. While these goals are important, the practical impact of these changes deserves careful examination. The problem is Excel and Say Sport as implemented. Both Excel and Say Sport were introduced with good intentions to increase access and prioritize safety. But in practice, they've created a system that reward. Girl, you need to calm down with the prompter. Hold on. I can only read so fast, bitch. Hold on. Okay, I'll tell you when. But in practice, they've created a system that rewards participation over performance, optics over substance, and profit over purpose. Excel was created to give every child a chance, but gymnastics isn't fair, and that's part of what made it powerful. The sacrifices it demands on part of what forged character, discipline, and resilience. When we reshape the sport to accommodate, everyone without asking for growth, effort, or commitment, we take away the very thing that makes gymnastics transformational. It no longer sharpens you, it shields you, and that's not preparation for life. It's an illusion. Go ahead. One of the biggest impacts. Oh girl, get it together. Okay. Okay, no, too far up.
No, wait. You're right.
Okay.
One of the biggest impacts of the SL system is on the commitment.
High-level gymnastics demands consistent, focused training, often several hours a day, 6 days a week. Excel structure, with its lighter schedules and more balanced approach, encourages multi-sport participation or less intense training regimes. While variety can be good, it can also fragment the focus and slow progress. Gymnastics isn't about just physical ability. It's about muscle memory, mental toughness, and timing. Those come from deep, repetitive practice. Spending a young athlete's time across multiple sports can mean they never develop the true mastery of gymnastics requires. In other words, the promise of balance often becomes an excuse for less commitment, and that risks leaving young athletes stuck in mediocrity, neither fully enjoying one sport nor reaching their full potential in gymnastics. Say Sport, while absolutely necessary to protect athletes from abuse and harm, has introduced challenges in how coaching and discipline are approached. I'm swallowing. Many coaches see Say Sport as training as a checklist rather than a meaningful guide, which dilutes its impact. Additionally, the fear of accusations can sometimes make coaches hesitant to push athletes hard or enforce the discipline gymnastics demands, leading to inconsistent training quality for smaller gyms or less experienced coaches. Safe sports requirements can feel overwhelming, taking focus and resources away from developing athletes at the highest level. Together, these factors contribute to a system where coaching standards are inconsistent, athletes' development is uneven, and the culture of toughness and resilience that once defined gymnastics is becoming blurred. Coaching without a compass. A serious concern is a low entry barrier for coaches. In many gyms across the U.S., coaches are hired with little or no formal training in movement science. Girl. Oh, girl, hold on. Okay. Stop. Movement science, psychology, or athlete development. They're learning as they go, often from the coaches who were never probably taught either. As a dangerous cycle. Stretching, performed poorly. Conditioning, inconsistent or skipped. Technique, misunderstood. Expectation, lowered. What we're left with is a generation of gymnasts being trained by people who don't know what excellence looks like, because no one showed them either. Confused parents, misguided choices. This system isn't just affecting athletes and coaches, it's also deeply confusing to parents who are trying to make informed choices for their child's development. I recently had a parent ask me, with visible guilt in her voice, if she was wrong to question her daughter's coach about transitioning into Excel. She simply wanted to know, is this the best path for my child? What are her chances? Is that going to help her grow or limit her potential? This kind of uncertainty is growing, not because parents are clueless, but because the current system gives them no clear direction. They've been told that Excel is more balanced, more fair, less demanding, without a real conversation about long-term goals, athlete identity, or college opportunities. Making matters worse, schools are shifting too. Academic institutions used to partner with and support students in high-level club sports. Now, with changing priorities, tighter schedules, and lack of flexibility, they often can't or won't accommodate. Go ahead. Well, nope. Oscar, you're the worst prompter. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Well. Okay.
It's
Come on, Oscar. Oh. Okay. Well. And then we lost that. Confused parent. Okay. Now. Okay. Now. Okay. Back. Where are my backup singers? Where's my backup singers? You gotta go back to the other card, baby. Back to the other card, baby.
the last card you read.
Okay, no, we didn't. Did we? Yeah, go. Oh, okay, I see it now. Go ahead. Backup singers! My backup singers! There we go. Yes, Diva, yes. The global content. Beautiful. Thank you. Now, let's go up a little bit. Yeah, let's go boop, up. Okay. While we dilute the sport to make it more marketable or digestible, other countries, many smaller and less bureaucratic, are closing the gap. Some are already ahead. They've kept gymnastics raw, focused, and intentional. They don't overgovern or soften the process. They teach athletes to work hard, fail with grace, and rise again. In North America, we've become afraid of telling young athletes the truth. Gymnastics is hard. It's not supposed to feel fair. It's supposed to shape into someone strong enough to handle things that aren't fair. The truth about childhood is sacrifice. What is childhood worth if not leading you down the right path in life? That's a heavy question, but let's take it deeper. I can't with this person. This person is fucking deranged, man.
I can't either. Okay. I'm glad you feel that way.
This person is fucking deranged, man. Take it up.
It's deranged as fuck.
I'm done with this. I can't. This is deranged as fuck.
Yeah.
I can't.
So this person is a fucking psychopath. Like
psychopath of the worst degree, man.
But this person represents a lot of gymnastics fans, and we just gonna have to acknowledge that this person represents
not just gymnastics fans, but people at the helm of this sport who truly believe this way.
Yes, and a lot of the coaches coach this way.
Still, Greg Mars is one of them.
And a lot of the girls who at the helm grew up in this kind of environment if this is what they believe.
Pino, Alicia, Chelsea, all three of them.
Oklahoma Gymnastics.
Well,
I do have. Well, I can't say that. Never mind. Go ahead.
They got to sit. They're always winning. So all of those resilience and discipline and all of those things, they're better at it because they keep winning.
I will say that you should look forward to seeing KJ Kindler at Elite Meets next year. You should get ready.
Crazy.
No, I'm serious. No, I'm serious. You should get ready for KJ Kindler to be at Elite competitions next year because she will be there with the gymnasts, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited about that.
I hope she coaches Miley Lou. I hope she gets her to transfer.
No, it's not Miley Lou.
Is it Addison?
What I'm hoping for.
It's not Addison.
Oh, it's Jordan.
It's not Jordan.
Is it somebody who
it's
isn't
Ava.
there yet?
Huh?
It's Ava.
No, it's not Ava. It's an incoming recruit.
Oh, it's Danny Ferris.
Absolutely not Danny Ferris. Danny Ferris is done.
Oh, it's Danae Fletcher.
Bitch, leave my good sis Danae out of this.
He said an incoming recruit, girl, not a.
Oh, it's Elle Mueller.
Definitely not Elle Mueller.
Is he Stassi? I thought. What? Why can't she keep coaching with her Buckeye coaches? What's the beef there?
I can't speak on that.
Wow.
I can't speak on that. Hi, Klaus. Hey, babe.
She's
Hey,
with
babe.
them for the rest of the season, I think, right?
Yeah.
So what time are you starting to stream Asian Championship?
8. Well, I'm gonna start like at 7:30. Get the girls riled up. Have to do the pre-show and all that
In the
kind of.
morning? Wait,
Oh,
8?
PM, bitch. PM. Here in like less. Here in an hour.
KJ saw another opportunity to beat Jenny.
Wait, Asian Championship starts in like fucking
An
an hour?
hour, bitch. And let me tell you. Let me give you a start list because I was gonna do you. Hi, Kathy. You want to say hi to people?
Oh, this is a perfect time.
Come here. Say hi to come here.
I love this time to watch the
Come
match.
here. Come here. Yeah, come here. Here he is. Here he is, y'all.
Big ass damn dog.
So what's tonight, addicts?
So let me give you a start.
It's the men's qualification.
Look at my baby. Look at my baby. Okay, let me give you a rundown.
So
Let me
is
give you
Child
one-
there?
I'm gonna give you a rundown. Here is the first start list for the first subdivision. It is Uzbekistan, who are the boys on floor, and that is I'm not gonna go through the names. But then it's China on the floor after them, and that's Tian Hao, Shi Kong, Yang Haonan, and Huang Mingxi. Okay, that's China on floor in first subdivision. Then we have Japan on pommel horse. China's on floor.
Wait, all of this is the first subdivision?
The first subdivision, bitch. It's the one that's gonna be lit for the gods.
I'm
bitch.
gonna get into it.
Get into it. I'll be providing the English commentary. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, pommel horse. You got Kai Kazuma. You got Songi Tomoharu. You got Hasegawa Shiyoshi. And they have Oka Shinosuke, the reigning all-around champion for the men. And then we go to, we have the Koreans on rings as well as the Indians. And then we have following in, okay. And then, hold on. Yes. So those are the 4 teams in that subdivision.
Is the defending champion going to be there?
Who?
The defending champion.
Yes. Oka Shinosuke?
No, the 2024 Asian
Bitch,
champion.
you know, goddamn Oscar, you know I don't know who that goddamn is. Is it, who is it? You know I don't goddamn know who that is. Why are you playing me like this? Exposing in front
It's
of all
double
God.
Olympic champion Carlos Yulo.
Oh, I don't know. I can find out for you. So just so we know, it's Uzbekistan, it's China, it's Korea, it's India, and it's
I saw him in podium training, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be there.
Korea.
Who
That was
Korea?
Carlos doing the
Who is INA?
handspring double front and the pike.
Is that Indonesia?
Probably.
Okay, so Indonesia, India, no, India is, yeah, India and Indonesia, Japan, Uzbekistan, China, and Korea are in the first subdivision for that. So that's that. Then in the second subdivision, we have, give me a second. Okay, that's, okay.
Korea?
Where's Carlos from?
He's from Philippines. So in the third subdivision, oh yeah, Carlos is in the third subdivision. He starts on floor.
Ooh, won't be up, but I'm so happy he's competing.
Yeah, so the second subdivision, I don't have a start list for second subdivision. I'm so sorry for that. But I have first and third.
Will be up. Who knows how quick it will go.
Yeah, just join us for that. And then it's only 3 subdivisions for the men.
Does it say what time that's supposed to start?
No.
Okay.
Is there a schedule for the men's, like what days that's supposed to happen on what?
Yes, it's part of the directive. I know that Anna or Squish has the things in on the drive, but I will once we get on stream because I have to get off here and make some sponsor stuff and then like whatever, and then once we get on stream, I'll give you guys a link to the schedule and all that. I know it's for the rest of the week, obviously. But if I think it's going to be like qualifications and then all around, and then team, and then all around and all that. So it should be that schedule. So I think the women should start on Sunday, if not Monday. Or maybe this weekend. I don't know. I'm thinking out of my ass.
Yeah, on the 12th.
Yeah, I'm talking out of my ass, Oscar. You know this.
Yeah, the 12th through the 15th is the women.
Okay. So that'll be next weekend. I was talking out of my ass. But yeah, I need to go use the bathroom. So should we say goodbye?
Is Aaliyah Finnegan going to be there?
No, they're going to SEA Games.
When is that?
That is after Worlds.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're going
Expecting
to.
some upgrades, ladies.
So here's my deal with that. I feel like it's sort of like disingenuous to not go to Asian championships because you know you're gonna not perform as well by going to C champs. It's like you're just trying to get a win out of it, and I don't
They
like
don't
that.
write the rules.
They don't, but it still looks kind of iffy. Like go to Asian champs, try your luck, bitch. But no, they're gonna go to C champs to try to get a
The
win.
money is at Sea Games.
Sure. Sure. Anyway, is that all? Do we have anything else?
We do not have anything else, so we can end the show at this point. Thank you all for tuning in. Everybody, please let the people know where they can find you guys at.
Oscar, you first.
No,
Nowhere.
you.
Huh?
No, you go first.
No. Oh, I'm I'm Fairy Godfag on Twitter. Happy Pride. And then Addicts Inc. Everybody else, everywhere else on Twitch. I'm Addicts Inc. with 2 C's because I fucked up the first time I made it. So there you go.
Perfect.
Shayna.
You can't find me on anywhere but here. Oh, I forgot. I do have a Twitch. I'm _so_fly225 on Twitch. You can find me on Facebook as well, Shayna Williams.
Williams, he said. Williams.
Oscar, where can they find you at, Dawson?
Gymnastics saves lives.
And it does. And Michaela, where can they find you, Diva? During Pride, Diva, yes.
You know, you just find an old raggedy bitch. You know, just look for Michaela Loves Gymnastics. You could Google Michaela Loves Gymnastics and everything will pop up. So,
period. All right, I gotta go pee. Love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Happy Pride. Yes, Divas. Pride.
I guess
Alexis Jeffrey.
I guess everybody will come back to Addict Stream in an hour to watch the.
Carrie.
Shayna, what are you gonna do for the hour?
I'm cooking.
Mm.
And then I'm getting back on.
What are you making?
I'm making some macaroni and cheese right now, and I got some nuggets in the oven, and then I'm gonna make a salad. I'm eating healthy.
Could you ever have a cat?
Could never in life.
What about you, Michaela? Like a kitten?
Doggies, that's it.
Yeah, I think I'm more of a cat person actually.
Not at all.
Would you get a kitten?
Look at them. Look how good they're acting.
Oh my god, I want you to have a kitten so bad.
At all. Have a mind of their own, and I don't like it. Are you gonna watch the stream?
All right, you guys.
Michaela will be in the bed soon.
Michaela, are you not gonna watch?
No.
Oh no, I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, you guys. I love you all.
I'm gonna watch.
Okay, this is the truth. It will be on. Will I actually be paying it attention? That's the question. It will be on.
No, you need to be in the chat. You need to be in the chat. Should we do a space?
It's not that serious to do a space, but I mean, I will be there.
What if they're stunting?
Will I be conscious? Will it be watching me? Those are the questions.
I'll be watching you. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week on Michaela Loves Gymnastics.
Exactly. Bye, everybody. Bye, friends.
See you later, Oscar.